Well, well, well. Who would have thought it? Not me, not Chris, not you. We're back again. The TMC Watch Along returns.
Come
Oh, God, it sounds
on.
good to say it. Chris, we're back, baby. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back.
Woo! Let's go, Jack.
Mm.
Here we go. Sipping that Lakins already. This is what we like.
I'll tell you what that tastes of, Chris. That tastes of 8 unbeaten under Dean Smith.
Woo!
We're back.
9 tonight, mate. 9 tonight.
Absolutely. So it's Reading tonight. We'll be getting into all of the info. Please do continue to leave your comments and we will be reading them out throughout the show. We've got, well, strap yourselves in for the next 2 hours. This is just the beginning. We can't wait to speak to you all. As always, Chris, why are we wearing blue? Because it feels wrong, but it feels so right at the same time.
Absolutely, Jack. So it's a big statement tonight wearing blue and white. We would only do it for Mind, Norfolk and Waveney, of course, one of our great charity partners for this season. And tonight is all about raising awareness for mental health ahead of World Mental Health Day, Jack, which is on the 10th of October. We want people to talk. We want people to be vulnerable, and particularly blokes to open up about their feelings to improve their mental health. On World Mental Health Day, Jack, Norfolk and Waveney Mind are running a campaign called Do Blue. So we are wearing blue today. We want everyone else to wear blue on the 10th of October to raise awareness for World Mental Health Day.
Absolutely. No, we're delighted to be partnered with Mind. I think probably speaking on behalf of Chris here, but we've always felt as if these watch-alongs in particular are a safe space for us all to gather, speak our minds, be nice to each other, and Mind are helping people go through maybe tougher moments in their life and making sure they're not alone to do so. So we're delighted to be partnered with them. If you would like to donate, you don't have to. There is a link in the description. All of that money will be going to good causes, all straight to Mind. We're really excited to see what we can do together. Chris.
Jack, before we get going, let's bring it back. Tonight, folks, let's get people talking about the TNC Watch Along, because we are going to be doing these for as many midweek away games as possible. So to do that, please help us. Take a picture of your screen and share your TNC Watch Along setup on Twitter and on Instagram. And as a thanks for your support, Yellows, I'm going to retweet and share all of them on the TNC account.
All of them?
Absolutely all of them, because that's what it's all about. It's all about the community. And can I just say, let's kick off with the first comment of the TNC Watch Along return. None other, ladies and gents, than TNC Watch Along legend, Cheesy.
Hey!
In the house. Cheesy. And here we go. I tell you what, look at that profile picture. He's
Loves
in the
it.
studio.
Loves it.
Really
also, Chris, we have to say, it might be worth pinning this or something on the Twitter account.
Yeah.
That would have just notched off one of your bingo calls. We've got a TNC Watch Along bingo card, and I think Cheesy dropping in the comments is one of them. So if you're playing along at home, tick it off.
Yes, and you can find TNC Watch Along Bingo on our Twitter and Instagram and Facebook accounts, people. So if you feel free to get involved if you want to. Also, another thing that folks can help us do tonight, Jack, if you're enjoying the show, is head over to the Talk Norwich City Twitter account and retweet our pinned tweet. Let's get as many Norwich City fans in the house tonight to enjoy this comfortable 3 points on a fine Tuesday night at the Select Car Leasing Stadium, which is the most tin pot name I've ever heard in my life.
I've put the Medeski Stadium in the graphic because I thought Reading and tin pot enough, right? We can't tin pottery them even more. I mean, what's it called? It's not even the Kazoo Stadium, the Select Car Leasing Stadium.
Mate, it's an absolute embarrassment. Seriously now, I've never seen a club so tin pot in my life. I can't wait to beat these tonight. I really can't.
One small issue that we have here at TNC is because Chris doesn't, he's so tight, he doesn't pay for Sky. So we are using the Canaries TV stream tonight. We are actually doing it all above board. It's all legal. The only problem is, and if anyone is also using it at home, where do you find it? We've paid for it. Where is it? Because at current moment in time, we're not going to be able to watch the game.
Jack, and before we get into the usual, and we've got 5 minutes before kickoff, we need to go through team news, but also we need to shout out Lakens and Nor, because you guys can get 15% off your beer, yellow and green coloured as well. Absolutely perfect. Both absolutely gorgeous. Here's the Legacy and the Affinity. Get 15% off in the description below. And also, new for this season is Nor. Check out these boxes of chocolate.
It's a joke, isn't it?
I mean, they're absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually tucking into their happy birthday chocolate tonight. It was my birthday last week. But I tell you what, there's all sorts in here, mate. These mixed buttons. I mean, have you ever tasted something so good in all your life?
Promotion. It's right up there, the taste, isn't it? You can see the Laken spinner in the background. We've got tons of goodies to give away this evening. We will be spinning it when Norwich score tonight. So we're going to be spinning it a lot. Big hello to Harry Batista. I just love Harry's name. Look at the guy living the dream. First watch along at uni. Oh, congratulations, Harry. Love the channel. That's commitment. This is a man who is at uni. I suspect he's doing freshers. And instead of going out, he's tucked up in his dorm, watching along. It's great to be joined with you, Harry. I hope you're well, my friend. Let's go through some comments, actually. We'll go through team news shortly. Let's say hello to some. It's me, James E. Oh, shouting out an illegal streaming service. We don't like that, James. We are fully above board here at TNC. Danny, hello to Danny, living the dream in his profile picture. Tom says, top right, there'll be a pulsing button thing. Oh, yeah, Tom, let's go.
Tom, what a man.
Oh, Tommy boy.
Tom,
we can watch it.
Legend. What a blow.
The other night. Yeah, we have got the stream.
I'm not quite sure how to watch it. I mean, it's currently frozen for me, Jack, not going to lie, but...
Okay, well, the teams are walking out. I can rest assured the teams are coming out of the select car leasing stadium. Chris, I'll leave that with you while I go through some more comments. Not like us to have technical issues here. A big hello to Finley. Got TNC watch along on the big screen.
Oh my God, Jack, I tell you what, I need to interrupt. The TNC Twitter account and Instagram account is absolutely melting with notifications. There are so many people getting in their TNC setups for tonight. Please continue to do so, and I will retweet and share all of them as a thanks for your support. There's people with pets. There's people in exotic locations. There's people with 2 screens. There's people gaming. It's absolutely incredible scenes, Jack. It's absolutely incredible.
You know the TNC fans have money about them because 1 screen isn't good enough for the TNC followers. They need 2. Big hello to Pakefield boy, one of my favourite parts of Suffolk, Pakefield, a brilliant part of the world. Hello to Pakefield boy. It is a delight to have you joined with us on this Tuesday evening.
Yes, it is indeed, Jack. I don't know where you're at for time. I forgot that we need to pause and play to be in time again, don't we? We'll be.
Is yours playing?
It is. I'm currently looking at 2 Tin Pot FC players.
Now Pookie.
No.
Oh, well, right. I'm slightly ahead of you, which is brilliant because I'm going to know when we've scored before you. Chris, a thank you from someone in the comments towards you from Mason. He said, "Hi, Chris. Thanks very much for my shirt. Have you been buying people's shirts again?"
Mason, mate, top man. And for those that don't know Mason, he really enjoyed falling in love with Norwich City away at Blackpool. Of course, an epic atmosphere. Mason was chanting away. And I thought, do you know what? I love that from you. I'm going to buy you the new because that's what it's all about. I'll tell you what, Jack, the comment section is flying. There's 558 people in the house already. This is going to be a bumper show, a bumper return. I can feel it. I'm struggling to keep up with the comment section, I have to say, Jack. So make sure you cover those super chats.
Yeah, well, I've got one here. This is from Ryan. He says, "Evening, boys. Watching from the dark side of East Anglia this evening, unfortunately, but let's keep the wins coming." Ryan, thoughts are with you, my friend. Here if you need a little helping hand on that one. David Spud says the drum's out in force. Yeah, I've seen videos. Yeah. The drum is out in force at the Madstad this evening. Well done to all of the boys.
What?
The Madstad. That's what the locals call it, isn't it?
Mate, it's the old Select Leasing Car Stadium. Get the name right, for God's sake. Jack, I'm currently looking at a Reading player about to kick off. Is that where you are?
Yeah.
Three.
I will say when we've kicked off. Hang on.
Okay, let's see if we're in time.
Now.
Yes, we're in time.
Too easy. It's too easy.
Oh, here we go. We're back, baby.
Luke, do you want to give us a little OTBC rendition? Because Luke wants it.
Kick it off. Kick it out. Wow. Different lyrics from you there, Luke. But I mean, we can do. Jack,
we can roll with that. No, I want to listen to you. It's been a while.
Kick it off. Throw it in. Have a little scrimmage. Keep it low. Splendid rush. Bravo. Win or die. On the ball, City. Never mind the danger. Steady on. Now's your chance. Oh, we scored. City. I tell you what, Jack. This new this is the first time we're wearing our away kit, I believe, this evening, isn't it?
It is. I've just completely switched my stream off.
Looks like you're out of time then, that's for sure. Sarah,
no, I'm back.
Where's your HMS hat, Sarah? Who knows? Maybe they'll come out tonight. You never know. I tell you what, there are so many comments. I am struggling to keep up. I'm not used to this. I can't actually believe, Jack, we did this for a whole season. I think it's because, yeah, we'll leave.
You know what though, Chris? It is lovely to be back because the Knights are drawing in Tuesday night in the Championship. There's nothing better, is there, than chatting with your mates, watching Norwich City win, and just living the dream. Norwich in that burgundy kind of kit. Are you a fan of that, Chris?
Tell you what, God, it gets me going, Jack. It really, really gets me going. Almost as much as this attack from Norwich City. Oh, it's broken down by Tin Pot FC. Oh, that's superb from Gibbs, the youngster. That's what we like. Jack, how good is it to see Liam Gibbs back in the side tonight?
It is, yeah, a real delight. I don't know. I think our timings have gone here, but Thomas, he's always delivering. Give me a woof, woof, lads. We're absolutely going to tear Reading a new one. Woof, woof. The big dogs are out tonight. Good to see you, Thomas. Come on, Norwich Dub. We're getting a win today, lads.
Thomas, I tell you what, for that, my friend, we need a donation to Norfolk and Waveney Mind for any stupid comments tonight. We will oblige for a small donation to Norfolk and Waveney's mental health charity. All right, so yeah, let's keep those up, please. Mama Eve is in the house. She says, "On the ball, City." Big up, Mama Eve, watching from Yarmo. That's what we like. I tell you what. Oh God, there's so many coming in. Thank you so much for the super chats. Don't forget, if you have got any spare money, please don't do super chats tonight. Just give it to Norfolk and Waveney Mind. Take a screenshot, chuck them on Twitter. We'll share them. Norfolk and Waveney Mind will thank you dearly, and you'll do a lot of good for the world, for sure. Jack, we've won ourselves a corner already, and Shaky is talking to Dino as if he's going on a night out. He's looking lively.
Yeah, 3 minutes into this, and it's been all Norwich. I suspect the next 87 will be similar. It's going to be Marcelino Nunez to take the corner, whipped in low to the front post. They love a front post corner. It hasn't worked on this occasion.
Yeah, it hasn't been. Still not quite sure what the set piece coach is doing with his time. I'll tell you what, Maxi Aaron's the Barcelona-bound boy. There it is.
We've had a few links since that shout, haven't we? My goodness.
Oh, that's it. Oh, here we go from him. Since I was young, I followed the NCFC, the team for me.
Chris, it looks like a lot of Reading fans have gone dressed as empty seats this evening.
Mate, I'm not. Do you know what? I'm trying so hard to not give them stick, but they are just timelessly tin pot. They are timelessly tin pot, honestly. Tell you what, that's not a good ball over the top there.
Who was that?
I think it was Ramsey.
Ramsey. Looks like he's limping a bit, Ramsey.
Boyle says, yellows. We absolutely love the passion from there. Someone wants the Sailors hats on already. That doesn't come until we've scored. Come on, you remember the rules. Surely you remember the rules. Evan, Jack is not holding back, is he?
Not
Not
tonight.
holding back on what? We'll see. Well, why the hell not? It's me, James E. I've missed seeing your name in the chat. It's me, James E. What's the point in Reading? I don't know. They are a soulless pit of shit. They really are. Oh, here we go. Norwich City on the front foot already. Timestamp for those watching. 4 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. It's 0-0. Paul Ince, the manager of Tin Pot FC, looking on. And I tell you what, some lovely stuff from Norwich City already, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a bright start from Norwich. I fully suspect that we'll try and dominate this game. You know what I've missed most about the watch logs, and this nearly got me, is people trying to get in there before we've seen the goal. And I've just seen someone, I was fooled for a moment, and then they've said Tete banger. Well, not tonight, my friend. Not tonight. This is a great point from Simon. Of course, we're all watching along from home, but 2,000 Norwich fans have made the trip up to Reading. Brilliant support of Blackpool. Tuesday night, you can't get the train. It's a remarkable effort from all involved. So well done to those who've travelled.
Yeah, big up. And I need to take a moment as well to say big up to City Elite, who are leading on the atmosphere away from home at the moment. They're absolutely smashing it. The guys on the drum, what they're doing for the away atmosphere is fantastic. I would implore the football club to consider them for encouraging a better atmosphere at Carrow, because they were absolutely epic at Blackpool. So big up City Elite, and big up to those 2,000 Norwich City supporters in the stands tonight. Special shout out to our sponsors, Aldridge Estate Agents, who are watching. I tell you what, the comments keep flying in, and so do the retweets as a thanks for your support. I tell you what, God, Dino looks up for it tonight, doesn't he, Jack? Hands in pockets, chest puffed out, shoulders back. He's attacking this game, and so do the Norwich City players.
Yeah, it was interesting you mentioned Aldridge there, Chris. One person on this planet loves Great Yarmouth more than me, and that's the brilliant Dan Crawley, who heads up the Galston shop there. So hello to Dan. I'm sure daughter Emma watching along as well. So welcome to all of those. A big hello to Lauren as well, who's joining us. Great to see you, Lauren. Now of Radio Norfolk fame. I'm suspecting this lady will be needing an agent soon. So glad to have the watch-alongs back. Missed it so much. We've missed it too, Lauren. We've been saying, oh, we're not doing it, but it got us in the end. Chris, I forgot Andy Carroll plays for Reading.
Yeah, absolute donkey. It doesn't surprise me he plays for Reading. Tin Pot FC. It doesn't surprise me, mate. I'm not scared tonight. I mean, I've been talking on Twitter saying, 1-0 dirty win, but I think we could batter these tonight if we put our minds to it. I really do. And here we go.
This is lovely.
Number 3, Sammy Byron. Oh, it's across the box. It's not quite there. No one's on the end of it. I tell you what, Jack, it's been an encouraging opening 7 minutes. Oh, Tin Pot FC on the back foot again. Oh, Grant Alley mops it up. That's what we like.
Could you imagine us two doing proper commentary, like a Chris Gorham and Cedric Ancelon pairing? It would be useless.
I think we'd be cancelled within my first sentence, Jack.
Samuel. Oh, Sam. Hello, mate. Reading. The only good place about Reading is to stay if you're going to Ascot. Completely agree, Sam. Good to see you, my friend. Richard Churchyard's back. He's never been away, has he? Norwich breaking here through Timu Pukki. This is dominant stuff from Norwich City against Reading, who we must remember are third in the league. They're going well at the moment. This is Aaron Ramsey on the ball. Liam Gibbs, who kind of reminds me of a duck, but a very good duck. Kind of waddles, doesn't he, Liam Gibbs?
I think you might have had 2 or 3 Lakens before this one. It's a
the way he runs is like a duck, but like an aggressive, powerful duck.
Swiftly moving on. Raymond says, good evening to everyone tuning in. By the way, just a quick one more, a please from Talk Norwich City. If you are set tonight, tuned into the TNC watch along, please do us a favour. Head over to our pinned tweet on Twitter. Give it an RT to get as many Norwich fans in here as possible. And don't forget, I'm sharing all of your setups. Take a picture, get it on social media, and I'll share it. All you've got to do is tag Talk Norwich City. Jack, I loved your video the other night, and I need to say this to you, actually.
Really say that.
I don't often praise you. Here he is. EVD legend himself, Eastern Voice and Data. Russell Marriott House, 2-0 City. Absolutely love that from you, Russell. Eastern Voice and Data, of course, one of our sponsors down below. Absolutely phenomenal. So, I mean, what aren't they good at is my question, Jack.
Well, it should be illegal. We know that. These are one of the finest companies I've ever seen, Chris.
Indeed. Emma Crawley on Facebook says, "Hey guys, hope for a win tonight. Talking Norwich City." Agreed, Emma. Thanks for those watching on Facebook. I tell you what, I want to see a competition, right? Let us know where you're watching this. Which social media?
That's good. I don't want to see the ref bottling this one.
Well, of course. I tell you what, Reading have got an early yellow card there. That's what.
I tell you what, he deserves a second booking for that haircut as well. That is a stinker.
Well. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I was just going to say, if you're in the comment section tonight, let us know how you're watching. Is it YouTube? Is it Facebook? Is it via Periscope? Let us know. Get a comment in and tell us, because we want to be doing these more often and we want to see where people are hanging out, just so we can make sure that we improve our performance for you. Lots of YouTube already coming in the door. Matt Pill says Facebook, and quite aggressively, actually, with a lovely
Is this the Snake Pit versus Barclay equivalent?
Yeah, with Facebook. Oh dear, we love it.
I tell you what, Evan's chuffed. Not because Norwich are drawing at the moment, but bingo's going well. Apparently, I haven't seen the bingo card. It wasn't made by me, but apparently the bingo's going well.
Well, whoever gets bingo first, we'll have to think of a prize. But let us know if you do get it first. I mean, I've actually forgotten what's on it, to be honest with you. So many people saying YouTube. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Norwich City looking absolutely sublime in this away kit tonight, Jack. They're playing with such confidence, aren't they? Absolutely brilliant to see.
Can someone just remind me in the comments if Reading have touched the ball yet? It's 0-0. I don't know why I'm getting cocky. It's 0-0. We haven't had a shot, but I'm feeling good about things this evening.
Why are you getting cocky? Because we're playing Tin Pot FC at the select.
Chris, these are third. These are third in the league. These are third in the league.
Hey, it sums up the quality of the division. It really does. They're so poor. Can I just say, here we go. It's time for the cheesy joke. He's back in the house. Oh, we love it.
He always times it perfectly, doesn't he?
He gets it bang on the money, does Cheesy Geezer, of course, of the Cheese Truckle, the finest cheese supplier in the region to all of the finest restaurants. He says, "Why did the farmers add ducks to his curds and whey?" Why did the farmers add ducks to his curds and whey? Interesting. Okay, let's keep that question on. I'm sure he's typed out his answer. This isn't going to be funny, is it?
Well, as we wait for Cheesy's joke, Reading breaking forwards. I think this is the first time they've broken into our half. A few men over. Oh, that's brilliant from Sam out there.
There he is. That's what we like to see. I tell you what, Kenny McLean's lost out there. Unfortunate. Great header out from Big Andy, the Irish beast himself. I tell you what, we're breaking.
Go on, Joshy.
USA. I tell you what, he's going to score against England, isn't he? He really is. Oh,
I almost hope he does.
Marcelino. God, I love that from you. I really do. Right, let's get back to this joke. Why did the farmers add ducks to his curds and whey? Because he wanted cheese and
No.
Cheesy.
No. If I could ban you from the stream, Cheesy, I'd do it. Because that's disgusting.
You actually can, to be fair. I tell you what, where's King's Lynn Tie bloke? Where's Big Bad Barry? These legendary commenters. I really do miss Barry. Can I just say, Jack, I've forgotten how weird it is to think that there's 668 people watching this now. 671 now. Absolutely mental. Thank you so much. I am questioning why, I have to say, but welcome aboard. If you've just joined, it's 0-0. We've got 14 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock at the Select Car Leasing Stadium, and we are drawing 0-0 to Tin Pot FC.
Jack, Rob asks. Rob asks, "Where's No Chill Cashy?" Well, Rob, so am I, and so's my mortgage provider because he helps. We're No Chill Cash. If you're out there, mate, come on board. Finley asks, Chris, please may you sing Soon May the Yeoman Come.
No. That was 1819. No, sorry, not 1819. That was a one season wonder. Never again. I actually did consider, Jack, trying to change the words, but I thought, do you know what?
Nah.
Let's keep that locked away. That's treasure to stay locked away, I'm afraid. Absolutely.
We've got I'm sure to Chris's discomfort, we've got a Reading fan joining us. Hello to Joe. He says, I'm a Royal, but I love the channel, guys. Are you going to be doing a match day experience this season?
Yeah, fair play. That's class. I tell you what, they've got another booking. Is it another booking?
No.
No. I think he has. I think he's been done for discipline. It's Mr. Ince. Has he been
Ince
booked?
Junior? Yeah. Well, I think he said a naughty word that rhymes with puck and kicked the ball away.
Oh wow. Well, that is highly inappropriate. Reading breaking forwards now. Tin Pot FC have finally got the ball in at half, trying to take it past our defenders. They do so well, and Slabhead with the magnet on his forehead gets it out. That's what we like. Oh, here we go. Delicately controlled by Kenny McLean and hoofed out by Liam Gibbs. Jack, Pookie to score tonight. Any interest?
Yeah, I think so. I was watching back the last time I think we played Reading at the Medeski. We were doing a watch along that night. Pookie scored. Pookie was so good that night. Can you remember? He had those couple of shots from across, and their keeper was unreal. It's a long ball. I'm not liking this long ball forward at the moment, Chris. I want to see us playing it through the lines a little bit more.
I don't give a shit as long as we win. I don't care if it's of a deflection off Kenny McLean's arse, quite frankly, Jack. I couldn't care.
Reading coming forwards.
Honestly, this season, Jack, I couldn't care how we play. As long as we win, I couldn't care. Let's just get up. I just want to make a special shout out here to Nobby at JStyle17, who's repping the Ruby on holiday and watching the TNC watch along. We love these TNC setups. Keep them coming in, folks. That's what we like. And I tell you what, people have already started to donate to Norfolk and Waveney Mind as well. Huge
really? Oh, that's brilliant.
Simon Duarte, who's chucked some dollar in. That's what we like. Brilliant stuff. Today, of course, we are wearing blue and white. We wouldn't normally wear the blue and white shirt, but for Norfolk and Waveney Mind, we will. If you feel inclined to support their efforts around mental health support in our region, please feel free to hit up on the description below.
I must say, Chris, I don't know what yours is like, but my t-shirt's awfully soft. It's kind of really relaxing me.
Yeah, it's a quality tee, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Really, really nice. Let's have a little bit of football chat, shall we?
Yeah. Okay.
What have you made of Aaron Ramsey so far this season?
Well, as you know, much like many Norwich fans, I was fairly unconvinced by the signing. It sort of felt like Dino was just sort of helping out his Villa pals. All Reading have a shot here, or it's deflected. Oh, it's scrappy stuff at the moment. I have to say, Jack, Reading, Tin Pot FC have started to build just slightly into the game now. Sorry, Jack, what was your question?
Scrappy. Ramsey.
But I must say, in the last 3 to 4 games, I now get it. I really do. I'm impressed with him. And considering his age and the season that he had last season, which he'll admit by his own words was a disappointing one, and I think he fits in with this Norwich City side, Jack. I think he contributes. Obviously, getting those assists, Oh, what a save by the Dutch duvet! That is an absolutely huge save. Timmy Krul.
Andy Carroll.
Goodness gracious me, that was close. Oh, Timmy! Oh, I tell you what, Tin Pot FC are building here. I'll tell you what, the Dutch duvet there. What a save from Timmy Krul.
Yeah, it was Andy Carroll at the back post, who Chris described as a big donkey earlier, but the big donkey rose above everyone to get the header. Look, this is what Reading will do tonight. They'll be throwing crosses into the back post for Andy Carroll. He's done it all his career. He will do it again tonight. We just need to calm down a little bit here. It's got flustered. We haven't kept the ball for too much. We're looking long. We need to stop that, and we need to stop it now. What we don't need to stop is comments from Dean. Detroit Moonshine Padre checking in. Great to be back with you boys. Thanks for all you do for the Norwich City community. It's our pleasure. We are delighted to be joined by all of you this evening. Huge love for Tim Krul coming in. It was a big save. It keeps it at 0-0. That's a let-off for Norwich City. A really promising few minutes for Reading, Chris.
Yeah, it has to be said, Jack. And I don't want to praise Tin Pot FC, but they've built into the game. They have. I tell you what, it's an absolutely mountainous header from the donkey himself. But
it's a huge save.
And that's why the Dutch duvet is number one. You know, people have questioned him this season, but I tell you what, that is the best of Tim Krul there. I mean, phenomenal hands there. Timmy Krul, huge save. And to be fair, Jack, on the balance of the game so far, I think Reading do deserve to be ahead, I have to say.
Yeah, it was a 20 minutes has already got in this game, and Norwich not really with a clear cut chance. But Kenny McLean strides forwards here. Another foul on Kenny McLean, and I need to see another booking in there, ref.
Yeah, no, I have to agree, Jack. I think that because there was an early booking, the ref's gone, I can't give too many, but quite frankly, if you're committing fouls like that, he has to go. And I agree with Kenny. He should be frustrated. It's Loom. No idea who he is. Reading's number 22 there with an awful foul, and he's not been booked. Norwich City breaking.
Go on, Joshy.
USA. Liam Gibbs. Now, I'll tell you what, it's so good to see the youngster in there, isn't it? Liam Gibbs. What a player he's been so far this season for us, Jack.
Yeah, he has. He's been phenomenal, and I think we'll be better for having him in the team. Getting scrappy here from Norwich. We need to keep the ball. Although I've been praising Liam Gibbs this evening, it is the midfield that worries me still. We've seen in the last 10 minutes, Chris, unable to keep the ball for long periods, and that's what we need to do here. We need to keep the ball because in the first 10 minutes we were bossing it. We need to continue to do that.
One thing we didn't do, Jack, at the start of this stream is ask for score predictions. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, grandmas and granddads, get your score predictions in on the comment section and we'll bring them up on screen. Let's see where you stand. I have to say my head is saying 1-0 Norwich City. I think this is going to be a very tight affair indeed as Norwich City give away a foul there just over the halfway line. Finley Hitchings, in the meantime, Jack says, I hope Tim Krul retires at our club and joins the goalkeeping staff. Very sensible, Finley, and I agree. Wouldn't it be lovely if he did just that? 0-0.
Yeah, so it's been an ordinary start. Adam says, great to see the watch-alongs back. Thoughts on the Prime Minister dropping 1,800 quid in the club shop? An interesting approach from Miss Truss. I wonder what she bought. Maybe 900 fridge magnets, something like that. I'm not sure.
She could have just donated it to Norfolk and Waveney Mind or perhaps Big C, which are much.
Well, that would have been the sensible move, wouldn't it?
But there we go. Right, let's get some score predictions up on screen before someone potentially takes the lead. Jess Gibson, watching on YouTube, says 2-1. I'm assuming to Norwich. Harvey says 3-1 again. I'm assuming to Norwich. Raymond says 2. Oh, that's I tell you what, Tim Krul's not happy with his defence. Reading have managed to get another shot away. It's Hendrick, who looks like something out of Lord of the Rings this evening, with a shot from Reading. And Joe, the fan of Tin Pot FC, says 1-1. I'd take a point against you lot. I absolutely wouldn't. We need to absolutely beat you tonight, mate. Sean Cooper agrees with me.
I tell you what, Chris, that hit the post, that shot. That was very close.
Don't know what you're on about. Eddie G says 2-1 Norwich. Seb Adams says 1-0. I'm assuming to Norwich. JL says 2-1 Norwich. Jack M says 2-0. I'm assuming everyone's saying to Norwich, because if not, there's a lot of negative. There's a lot of negative Norwich fans in the stream tonight. Let's see. I tell you what, it's absolutely brilliant to see this community back. 692 of you watching the TNT Watch Along. 23 minutes and 27 seconds.
Go on, Joshy.
I tell you what's another foul. It's another foul. It's Ince again. His attitude stinks.
Send him off. Send him off.
Do you know what?
Send him off. He's going. He's going.
Is he? No, he's not. Is he yellow? No, it's yellow. It's yellow.
I thought he's been booked.
It's the booking. Yeah, it's the booking that he should have had earlier. It's the booking.
Why was he not booked?
Well, it's poor Jack.
The officiating in this league is an absolute shambles.
I'll tell you what, that's a
and that's a red on its own anyway.
He's left one in on Nunes there. I tell you what, Jack, he's got two. That is absolutely, and he's still going at Slabhead. Tell you what, I wouldn't be messing with Slabhead, Sunshine, because he'll knock you unconscious.
No, that's disgusting.
It's so.
I thought he'd been booked early. He should have been booked. He kicked the ball away, and that's a 2-4 challenge. He should have had 3 bookings.
And do you know what, Jack? Good. I quite like where this is going. Reading players resorting to violence. That's what clubs like Reading do. And quite frankly, they're only 25 minutes. They're already resorting to really dirty challenges. This game is only going to go one way. We've won ourselves a free kick, Jack. Darren Huckabee says it's never red.
Hucks. Oh, that you wouldn't have let that challenge on you, Hucks.
Ooh.
Would you?
No, he would have done. He would have loved it because he would have got up and had a scrap.
I don't know, Hucks. I disagree on that one, mate.
Hucks, good to see you, my friend. Don't forget, we're completely slaphead. Oh, it's miles over. It's absolutely.
That was a chance.
It was a chance. It's slabhead there. He's left himself in the box and he's got his skull on it. That's, of course, what Grant Hanley does. It's an absolutely brilliant ball into the box. It's slabhead. I tell you what, I think he'll be disappointed with that, Jack. It's actually quite a big chance.
It is a chance, but it does. I mean, how has that happened? He's got a free. Why is our centre back there, and why has he got so much space? These are the questions that are often raised in the Championship. Dean Smith just popping another chewing gum in his mouth. He'll be nervous with the start this evening, but that's still going strongly. Carl was saying he was miles offside.
Love this from Lee Cadell on Facebook. Got the ball, once says. You certainly did, says Nunes, holding his nether regions. Yes, indeed. Oh, dear. Brilliant. 710 of you now. Can we get to 1,000 of you Norwich City fans watching tonight? Go on Twitter, retweet our pin tweet. Let's get everyone in the room. Get your watch-along setups in. I'm sharing all of them as a thanks for your support. 26 minutes on the clock. 0-0 at the Select Car Leasing Stadium here, Jack.
I feel like 5 minutes and I think we're going to need a spin of the Laken's wheel, I think, just to liven things up a bit.
Oh, Reading have got the ball in the box. They've taken a shot. It's deflected. Oh, and it's out for a corner. It's good. It's good defending from Norwich City, but it's Hoylett there with a shot there, number 23. I tell you what, Jack, at the moment, although Reading are resorting to violence, they are having the better spells in possession further up the pitch, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the plan is evident. Every one of Reading's attacks so far have come through long balls nodded down by Andy Carroll. We need to get Hanley or Big Andy on Carroll and hurt him because that's the only avenue we're seeing at the moment.
Hey, we won't need to hurt him because he can only run for 50 minutes before he's taken off. Bless him. He's an old boy now. Here we go. Back stick again. They've won it. Oh, I tell you what. Oh no! Oh, good save by the Dutch duvet. Tell you what, Jack. Let's just go back to that Timmy Krul save again. What a save that was, by the way.
It was, yeah. If it wasn't for Krul, we'd be 1-0 down, wouldn't we? It was a good header from Andy Carroll across the goal. A strong hand from Krul, and what Krul did well there as well, he pushed it away from danger, which was huge. Lots of people. It's a strange community, this, because a lot of people often wonder about my bladder movements. Lots of people asking when I'm going to the toilet. Look, all I'm saying is it's not too far off. But I should be able to see the first half out.
Always the same for you. Right, next question for the watch-along watchers tonight is where in the world are you watching from? We've just had an Instagram DM from Mark Tillett who says, hi guys, I'm watching on YouTube and I'm in Aberdeen. So let us know in the comment section, where in the world are you watching from? Is it Norfolk? Is it Mexico? Is it Sweden? Is it Finland? Is it North Korea? Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're watching from Yarmouth, then hello, welcome. It's good to have you along.
Indeed. Carl, I'll tell you what, we've got Attleborough, we've got Clacton, we've got sunny Stowmarket, we've got Hungary, we've got Beverley East Yorkshire, we've got I thought that was Kings Lynn Thai bloke. Don't tease me. Don't tease me. California, USA, we love that. Sydney, Australia. Hello, Jack. Good evening to you from Australia, or good morning, wherever you are, however you're watching. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Max from Sheffield. Lovely dog. Dog of the watch along so far, Jack.
Yeah, absolutely. This is my favourite from Charlie. He's watching from his bedroom in Belton. Wow, you can't beat it, can you? Tuesday night, in bed, watch along on, living the dream. I mean, Charlie, what a bloke.
You say that, but you can beat it. I'll tell you how you beat it with a cold Lakens, 15% off in the description below.
I'll tell you what, shall I give the wheel a spin?
Yeah, go on, Jack. Give the wheel a spin. Let's do it. Here we go.
Right, let's do it, shall we? Right, we've landed on charity donation, which is good. So I'll be
Yeah.
donating some money to Norfolk and Waveney Mind,
Yes.
but I want to spin again. So there's some money in the charity pot. That's a win.
Yeah.
And we've got, I'm going to go to there. I hope no one from Lakens is watching. Chris, breaking news.
Yes.
15% off Lakens no longer. 25% off. Quarter of your money off Lakens. Use code MIXED25 at checkout on all mixed cases, and Lakens will chuck you a quarter off. Mixed, MIXED 25. Make Lakens bankrupt. Let's go.
Yeah.
Look at that. 25% off the mixed cases.
Hashtag make Lakens bankrupt.
What a couple of spins that was. Money to charity. I'll be throwing that in the Just Giving after this. And 25% off your mixed cases. I think that brings it down. So they're basically paying you to drink it at that stage.
That's absolutely phenomenal. 15% off? No way. We're up to what was it, Jack? 25%.
25%.
25. I thought it was 20. Forgive me. 25. Let's go just quickly on the football. Not much is happening, it has to be said. Ramsey trying to bring the ball forwards. He's trying to turn the corner there. Unlucky, it's gone out for a Tin Pot FC throw. Elliot watching from Serbia, allegedly. Little Rock, Arkansas. Where on earth is that?
Well, it's in America, isn't it?
But I tell you what, Michael, I look at your profile picture and I think, do you know what? I'd love the Lakers with you. So on the ball city to you, my friend. Lawrence, Plymouth. Big up Plymouth. Nice. Why the hell? Finn. Suffolk.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a chance for Reading. I tell you what, they should be leading this game.
I missed it, Jack. What happened?
Who should be sent off. But it's a delicious corner in from the right. And it's in sliding in. Should get there. Paul Ince, his dad, will be angry at his son for missing that. It's a delightful cross. It's long. And I think it's Byron. Doesn't get out to it. Has to score.
Nah, nowhere near. Always assured there. Norwich City, no, we're all right, mate.
Chris, I saw a comment earlier which spoke sense, which is unlike us, which we need, saying it's a concern to see Andy Carroll up against Max Aarons in the air. It's clear they're targeting him.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not surprised. And this is why, Jack, it's important that we prioritise our attacking tonight. Like, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't surprise me if we did concede to Reading because they are just lumping it and hoping for it, right? So, anything can happen in those physical situations. So that's why it's important that Norwich City get a stranglehold on this game. So far, it has to be said, Jack, we've barely had the ball in and around Reading's box. And I suspect Dino and Shaky will be worried about that.
Absolutely.
Breaking news. Blue Flamingo 1979 says Laken's website is crap.
I'm just checking. No, it is up and running, but it is slow. So hang on in there. Hang on in there, my friends. It is working. Just give it time.
Jack, can you contact Amy, please? Because we can't have their... This is the power of the TNC community. You guys have got 25% off and you're flooding the website so much. Harry McKinnon. Lakers website keeps crashing. Look, we can only apologize, folks. Hang on in there. Don't worry. Your 25% off will be valid until when, Jack?
Midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight. Oh, wow. I hope their servers can speed up, just like Norwich City's performance, Jack. Because at the moment, we're not unlocking the door, are we? 33 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
No, it's
Leasing Stadium.
The first 8 minutes got me tingling.
Yeah, it did.
Since that point, I've been fairly numb, I must say.
Yeah, I think
it hasn't been good enough. We just haven't kept the ball, Chris. No. The midfield has been unable to keep the ball.
Yeah, no, I agree, Jack. I think you're totally right. It has been a pretty naff game so far for Norwich City. It has to be said. But yeah, we've only got ourselves to blame. We have. But look, it's not the end of the world. We know what this Norwich City side are like, Jack. We grow into games. At the moment, we're nicking games by the skin of our teeth, and I'm confident that even if we do go behind tonight, Jack, we'll manage to get it back to collect all three and bring them back to Norfolk for sure.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing with Reading this season, I think they've played two probably good sides in Sunderland and in Sheffield United. One of those were at home, one of those were away. They lost 3-0 in one, 4-0 in the other. This is a side that have a negative goal difference and a third in the league. It's a remarkable feat that they've managed to put together so many wins. Aaron Ramsey picks the ball.
Oh, USA there. Oh, no, it's Liam Gibbs. Sorry, it's Liam Gibbs. Or is it USA? I think
no, that was USA. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Josh Sargent there cut out. Norwich City almost broke forwards there. It was Ramsey that injected a bit of energy into the situation, Jack, and he's played a pass in central to Josh Sargent, and unfortunately Sargent hasn't been aware that a bloke was hot on his tail. Kenny McLean collecting the ball and bringing it back to Sammy Byram.
I think that I'm still not convinced with Josh Sargent out on the wing. But I don't know how you incorporate both of those.
Speaking of not convinced, Hux, that is atrocious from you, my friend. That is atrocious. Like that, we can't accept that sort of slander on this TNC watch along. It's all about Lakens. I know that you've got shares in Moretti by now. Oh, it's a deflection. Reading have got the ball in the box again, Jack. It's tight, this one. Oh, it's deflected again. It's like pinball. And it's a clearance. It's out for a throw-in. Tell you what, Jack, we are holding on here, just like Hux is holding on to his dodgy Moretti there. It's all about Lakens. 25% off now, ladies and gents, using the link in the description. Absolutely brilliant. Martin Short says, Lakens, error establishing a database connection.
Look, I'll WhatsApp the techies over there.
We broke your website. We broke your website. Yeah, that's not ideal, to be fair. 740 of you. Absolutely fantastic stuff.
Amy, if you're watching, I've just messaged you. Please reply.
Yeah, please, because you're missing out on beer sales. Teemu Pukki collects the ball and he's trying to take the throw in quickly. And he's decided not to. It's back to Maxi Aarons, the formerly Barcelona-bound boy. Jack, what do you make to Maxi Aarons' season so far?
I think he's been brilliant. I think he's been our most consistent performer.
Right. Okay.
I think the thing with Max is the standards he's set are so high. We hold him to such high standards, and if they're not met for whatever reason, we criticize him. But he's far and away one of our best players. I think, if not our best player. I know Marcelino Nunez has got the plaudits this season. I think rightly so in moments. But there's weaknesses with Marcelino's game, and that's not a criticism. He's young and he's learning the game. He gives the ball away a lot. I don't think he's aware enough in possession. Max is just very good. He rarely makes mistakes. I think it's been brilliant.
Yeah. Don't know what's happened to my stream, but my tech seems to have gone doolally now, Jack. In the meantime, actually, Jack, can you just talk? Because I seem to have lost my connection.
Yeah, no worries. Norwich not really doing much. This game has become awfully scrappy. I think this has gone exactly the way Reading would have hoped. Long balls forward. They've had chances. They arguably should be leading. Carroll's had a chance. Ince has had a chance. Hoylett's had a chance. Norwich, not really with much at all. Kind of scrapping for anything they can get. It was a promising first 10, but we didn't have. We didn't really have a shot. It's the struggle to hold possession that's been disappointing. We're deciding when we get the ball in defence to lump it forward, which we know doesn't work with Norwich. Teemu Pukki gets the ball and spins well as he moves forward, spreads it out wide to Max Aarons. Chance for Norwich.
Get a ball in. Yes! Oh, it's hit the bar. It's hit the bar. That's close. That is close.
That was brilliant from Norwich. We got Reading narrow and then we sent it wide. Max was in miles of space. It's a delicious cross in from Kenny McLean.
Oh, it's deflected up, and I tell you what, Jack, that could have fallen into the back of the net there for Norwich City, couldn't it?
Yeah, much better from Norwich. That's exactly what we need to do. Much better.
We've got a question in here, and I feel like I should address this tonight before things get worse. Why do you call Reading Tin Pot FC? Where do I begin? Select car lease stadium is one thing. It's a soulless bowl. I mean, look at the seats. There's literally no one there. They play in the blue and white shite. They have a striker that plays at their club that wears the number 2 shirt. Right? I mean, that's just 4 examples of why.
I didn't realise that. Andy Carroll, why does he wear number 2? Is there some meaning behind it that we shouldn't be taking the piss out of? Or?
Yeah, probably, but let's swiftly move on.
I mean, possibly not.
Corner kick, Norwich City. Oh, I tell you what, Kenny loves it short, doesn't he? And he's almost got his skull on the end of it, the salmon himself. Timu Pukki working so hard to win it back. Referee again! For God's sake, get him in the book. That's appalling refereeing. It's definitely a yellow card there. Timu Pukki does incredibly well to bring it back. Look at this work rate, Jack. I tell you what, go more like a bloody bull. Absolutely phenomenal work rate from Timu Pukki there.
Timu's frustrated when he does that, don't you? There's moments in games and he really chases back, and that's one of those reasons. Great trivia for apparently Aruda Kone used to wear the number 2 up front for Wigan. Here we go. I knew it was going to be a reason we shouldn't be taking the piss out of. Carroll's child chose the number.
Right. Okay.
Fair enough. I think she must be 2 years old or something.
Okay, right, fine. They could have just picked a different number,
though. Norwich better in the last 5. It's still very scrappy. I think Dean Smith will be hoping this goes in at half-time 0-0 and to build from there, I must say.
Right. Apparently, there's some bots in the comments section.
Yeah, I've blocked the user.
You've turfed them out, have you? You've turfed them out. Well done.
Yeah, I've kicked them out. Kicked them out of the club. They're barred.
That's what we like. That's what we like. Brilliant stuff. Well, look, 40 minutes, 58 seconds on the clock at the Select Car Leasing Stadium, and loads of empty seats tonight. I mean, that's just absolutely appalling support. But to be fair, you can't blame them, can you? Who would wake up and actually support Reading FC? But Jack, Norwich City aren't finding the key to the door at the moment, are we?
No, well, it feels like 2012 again, but Norwich just can't deal with Andy Carroll. It's as simple as that. Long balls, he's winning every header. This is
how many
Are we going to see a booking in a moment?
How many? I'll tell you what. I know.
No, we're not. No, we're not going to see another booking. Of course, we're not.
What? I don't get it. Why are we not seeing more yellow cards for Reading? There we go. Anyway, I must say, Jack, I don't want to say this, but I think we look like we need half time.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I have to say, I think we need to regroup. I don't think it's working. We're not creating enough chances. I've barely seen Nunes on the ball all game, by the way. And what is that? That's a shock. Is that
Kenny McLean?
Yeah, I think it's Kenny.
I think the thing we're struggling with is we're trying to force Sargent and Pukki in the same side, and when you're looking for pace, you haven't got that in Josh Sargent. Sargent's an out-and-out striker. We've seen that from his brilliant form early on in the season. And you want Sargent to start and you want Pukki to start. I'm not sure if they work in this type of game. I'm really not. Anyway, we're still only 40 minutes in. We're not losing yet. Great stat here from Jonah. A foul's currently 7-1 to Reading. Yeah, they've been aggressive, Reading, but their game plan is to do that.
Speaking of 7-1, do you remember when we beat them 7-1 and we were, oh God, was it 6-0 up at half time?
6-0 at half time, yeah.
6-0 up. I think that was when they actually managed to get in the playoffs as well, wasn't it? I mean,
that was when Alan Irvine was manager.
God, absolutely. I mean, fair play to Alan. I mean, talk about going out on a victory like that. I mean, goodness gracious.
That's right, Seb. It was a Wesley masterclass, that game. They scored that delicious goal, didn't they? I know that was against Rotherham, wasn't it, where he cut it back. I was actually reading our good friend Chris Elliott's match report from Cringleford Vets the other day, and apparently Wes scored a very similar goal to what he did against Rotherham. Sat a couple down, just kept dicing in and out. Imagine trying to defend against Wes.
Yeah,
he's playing Vets football on a Sunday, and he's playing five-a-side midweek as well.
Yeah.
You rock up to a casual Wednesday five-a-side for a kickabout with Paul the Plumber and Colin the Carpenter, and you've got to defend against Wes Houlihan. I mean, you just go home. I wouldn't play.
I tell you what, Jack, and for the people that are watching this as well, I'm not happy with what I've just seen. Okay, so Norwich are breaking forwards. Okay, the referee has got in the way of the ball. Okay, right, and the Reading player has gone up to him massaged his shoulders, put his head on his back, and he's having a laugh and joke with him.
And did you also see Andy Carroll's pumped the ball into the stand, not being booked? I mean, maybe they don't follow the FA rules of football in Reading.
What I would say is, as much as we're moaning about the quality of the officiating, Jack, I would much rather this than VAR. I am loving the season off VAR. I am loving the season off VAR because that is toxic to our game. 748 of you watching the TNC watch along.
I've just got that feeling we're going to hit 1,000 tonight. I've got a feeling.
Well, as Will I Am himself says, I've got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night.
It already is. I tell you what, if we misplace another pass, I'm going to go to the toilet.
I tell you what, this absolutely reeks of a 1-0 win. Like a really horrible 1-0 win.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
You know it's happening. Nunes to put it top bins. I've called it. It's happening. I'm telling you now.
Oh, Nunes, stop giving the ball away, mate. He does it so often. It's frustrating because he's so good, but at times he's so bad.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Good. Well, here we are. It's 0-0 at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Tell you what, Liam Gibbs so far, he is just keeping everything ticking in midfield, isn't he, Jack? He really is the main man for us so far, which I'm not sure is it necessarily. Oh, Josh Sargent! Oh, he's falling. Oh, it's gone out for a throw to Tin Pot FC. Yeah, I was just saying, mate. I think everything's going through Liam Gibbs, but I think it needs to be going through Nunes, right?
Yeah, well, we need more control from the midfield. Reading winning the foul count 7-1. They're also winning the shot count 7-1. Thanks to APK for that stat. There we go. There's half time. 0-0. Get us your half time thoughts in. Chris, do you mind filling while I go to the toilet?
Yes, but can you just wait for 1 second, please? Because I just need to do my job on Talk Norwich City, which is to tweet.
Tete is the GOAT, says 63% possession and only one shot off target. I'm surprised we've had that much possession, I must say. It doesn't feel like we've controlled the game at all. Alex saying, where's Kings in Tie Bloke? Alex, we wish we knew. The joy of Kings in Tie Bloke is no one really knows who he is, where he is. He will appear. I'm sure of that. Ash, thanks for Ash, the correspondent in East Anglia, telling us that Ipswich are drawing 0-0 with Cambridge. We have a reply. We have a reply from the Lakens techies. They are investigating a potential website crash due to traffic on the website. So if you are looking for your 25% off, it is available to midnight. The code is MIXED25. It will get you 25% of all mixed beer cases. We've got an investigating team looking into that error.
Jack, you go to the toilet, my friend, and I will get your comments up on screen. Summarize that first half in one word, ladies and gents, boys and girls, grandmas and granddads. Get them in on the comment section. One word to summarize that first half, and I will get as many up on screen as possible. Here we go. Craigie says bored. Wow, Craigo. Being quite an aggressive game, but bored is interesting. Stale, flat, rugby, says Zach. I mean, that's fair. I agree with that. Simon says tin pot. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. D-Jam says standard. And D-Jam, yes, I would agree it is. But at the end of the day, if we come away with the 3 points, that's what this season is all about for me after the embarrassment of the last Premier League campaigns. All about grinding out wins and getting back to where we belong any way, shape or form, in my humble opinion. One word to summarise the first half. If you've just joined us, D-Jam says standard. We've got lots of people saying boring, including Callum Sutton on YouTube. Lazy, says Richard Wolf. Interesting. Also a challenger for Dog of the Watch Along. Sean says bored. Wow. I'm Bottle Dog says dead. Goodness gracious. Finney says O'Neill. I think he wants to see O'Neill come on in the second half. We will be talking about second half substitutions in just a short moment. Jack is back from his toilet break. If you're playing TNC Watch Along Bingo tonight, do mark that off right now. Tom Saunders says enthralling. I can just about sense some sarcasm there. Lewis Vincent says mediocre. Jack says donkey. Yes. I mean, That's not a dog. I think that's a pussy.
That's a cat.
We do like a bit of that on the TNC watch along. Flat, tired, tin pot, empty. Some lovely descriptive words there to summarize the first half. So Jack, on the topic of
I'm having another beer.
Second, well, why wouldn't you? When it's 25% off, why wouldn't you?
So I've had an update from Lakens. The website seems to be fine, but they've reiterated it's only 25% off on the mixed cases, and that doesn't apply to the TNC special pack. So it's the mixed cases. Mixed 25 at checkout. That will get you the discount.
Mate, I still think they're foolish for doing mixed cases because they're so good. They're so
right.
good.
Let's get. Have we read out Hux's feedback?
No, what's Hux saying? Is he giving us some stick? Oh, here we go.
Average half, in all honesty. Tidy enough, but no real threat. Reading look a lot more dangerous in the little possession they've had. Big second half needed. Chris, we've chatted at half time a lot, haven't we? Often the second half is the half. I look back to Birmingham away, Sunderland away, Blackpool away. These are the halves where we really grow into games, and we need that again today.
Yeah, we do. But genuinely, as stale, boring, flat as this is, we have seen this so many times this season, and I'm feeling optimistic because of that. Yes, it's less than desirable, put it that way. But look, at the end of the day, we're away from home, and we've just been away at Blackpool as well. And I still think we'll win tonight. I think this is about patience, folks. And for me to say that says a lot. I think it might be the Lakens breaking into the bloodstream. And I was just going to say, for Darren Huckabee, who's one of our watch-along watchers tonight, Hux, get yourself on for your first half review. I'll drop the link to you in WhatsApp. You've definitely not signed up to this, but I will give it a go. I'll drop you a WhatsApp now, Hux, and try and get you in for the Norwich City fans to chat to. Jack, second half subs, talk to me.
Oh, it's a good question. I'm looking, maybe not straight away, but I'm looking at Hernandez off the bench. I think we need a bit of pace in there. Who have we got on the bench? That's the question. Let me have a look.
Angus Gunn.
The worry for me, and it has been all season, is that midfield. I'm really shocked we've had as much possession as we have. It doesn't feel like we've controlled the ball at all well, barring that first 10 minutes. Let's have a look. Who have we got on the bench?
Well, Seb Adams says Sarah on for McLean. Yeah, interesting one. I have to agree. Like, I must say, I'm often disappointed by the ridiculous abuse that Kenny gets, particularly on Twitter. But I have to say, he's not been at his best tonight. He's not been his best. So I would agree with that. I think I'd like to see Gabriel Sarr on straight away, actually. I really would like to see that. Chris says Sanani and Hernandez for McLean and Sarr.
We've got a special guest.
Yes, we do indeed have a special guest.
Hux!
Mr. Huckabee.
How are we doing?
How's it going?
Give us a zombie. Are you going to give us a bit of Zombie Nation, Hux?
No.
Right, mate, fire away. Talk us through that first half. How are you feeling about it?
I thought the first 5-6 minutes we started off pretty well. Moved the ball quite well. The same things again. We just don't really look a threat. So I think second half we've got to pick it up a little bit, definitely.
Yeah. What have you made of that midfield, Hux? I'm really shocked to see we've had 63% possession. It doesn't feel like we're very good at controlling games the last few weeks.
No, we've had a lot of the ball, but it's we're not doing much with it. They've had a lot of half decent chances just by really lumping it up to Carroll and trying to play off second balls. And in a minute, we're not dealing with it. I don't think it's the centre half that's got to deal with it because it's stopping the supply to Carroll. Because he's that big and that strong that sometimes you can't do anything about it. So it's more dealing with the balls into the box and not just letting crosses come in because that's the only way they're going to score.
Hux, I'm intrigued to hear from you because obviously we know you for bombing forwards, for breaking down the lines, for your aggressiveness and fight going forwards. How do we do that in this game? Because at the moment, we're not quite doing it. Is it the personnel that Dino has started with? Would you perhaps bring a sub on early to try and change things going forwards? Because, of course, you win games by scoring goals, not trying to keep clean sheets, right?
No, like I said, at the minute, it's still it would still be a good away point at the minute. They've obviously been the better team, but we've got players on the bench that can come on and change it. I know Onel can, their right back's already been booked, so straight away I'm thinking, get Onel on there, get him running at the full back, and then hopefully he can pick out a pass or pick out a cross. But I think we've got to pick it up in the forward areas. Sargent's not really done much. Pookie's not really had a touch, apart from one ball where he put out and it hit the bar after that. But I think going forward, we can pick it up 20% because we haven't really done anything going forward yet.
Hux, have you got the watch along on in your house? I can hear something. I was going to say, I thought I could hear an echo of yourself coming back. I was just going to
because I've got massive ceilings, so I can't.
Yeah. That's the problem of living in a mansion, isn't it?
I can't help it. I've got no ceiling.
Quickly before we let you get back on the Moretti's, Hux, Sargent and Pookie in the same side. Can it work? Because it just doesn't feel like Sargent is as effective out wide.
I think it can work, but he's definitely more comfortable down the centre than he is on the wing. It's a different skill set playing on the wing. You've got to be able to get in different positions. You've got to be able to face up people. You've got to be able to get yourself wide so you can get at fullbacks. And let's be honest, it's not really Sargent's game. But for his work rate and for his goal threat from corners and other little bits, that's why he's in the team. So, it's not ideal, but at the minute it's been working. So I don't think the manager will change it just yet. But, I'd definitely like to see Onel coming on just to put them on the back foot a little bit.
Hux, my last question to you is, has your opinion on Onel somewhat changed? I remember you and I having a bit of a to and fro on Onel at the start of the season. He's doing well at the moment. Do you think that he's turned a corner, and have you been impressed with him as a winger? Have you been impressed with him?
Truthfully, 95% of his play is really, really good. He's always aggressive. He always puts the other team on the back foot. But stats don't lie. He's through his career, he's 1 goal every 10 games. 2 assists every 10 games. And, that's how it's been for his career. Is he a threat? Yes. Does he get people off the feet? Does he get the fans behind him? Yes. He's just got to tidy up them last little bits that can make him from a good player to a very good player. He's got the quality. He's got the speed. He's got the power. He's got everything he needs. It's just that final little bit where that's what makes a difference. It really does. And like I say, he needs to add more goals to his game. He needs to add more assists. And that's not just him. That's Ramsey. That's Todd Cantwell. That's Sargent if he's playing on the right. It's not just him. It's everybody. They've all got to improve their stats. And we've got probably the best centre forward in the league. So if you get him the supply, he will score goals. It's that simple.
Hux, are you optimistic? What's your final score prediction for this? Do you think we'll manage to break a win?
Nick is a 1-0 win, 1-0 away win.
I love that for you. Come on, Hans.
We haven't played well again, or as well as we can do, but we've managed to grind out a result. And when you've got the back two, we've got centre halves. They love defending, they love scrapping. And like I say, if Tim Cool can carry on the way he has and made a big save from Carroll, I'd love to take a little 1-0 away win.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Even if we don't deserve it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, Hux, we'll let you go, mate. Enjoy the second half. Have a few more sips of your beer, and we'll catch you soon.
I don't drink. I'm not like you two. I don't drink in the week.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
I've got apples down there. Look, I've got apples. I'm healthy. I'm an athlete.
So are we, Hux.
Yeah. All right. Chris might be, but I'm not sure about you, to be honest, Jack.
Cheers, Hux. On that bombshell. See you later, mate. There we go. Kicking Hux from the street. Well, Chris, Hux is confident of a little 1-0.
Do you know what? I love that. Completely unplanned. I love it when a legend just feels inclined to just get on and just share their words. I love that. And by the way,
he's got it on in the background.
You've heard it from Hux. This game needs an L. You've heard it from Hux that he's smelling a shithouse 1-0 win. And God, that would get me going. And it's certainly going to get Darren Huckabee going as well. But I think the key thing to take away there is the keep the faith. Look, it's not great. It's not pretty. He is saying that it's not good going forwards. But, this just, as I said, I think this game just needed the boys to get in at half-time, have a word with the gaffer, come out all guns blazing, get a dirty goal, and take the 3 points back to Norfolk indeed.
Now, a quick little around the grounds. If Norwich were to nick a win here and things stay as they are elsewhere, Norwich will go top. And that's because Sheffield United are losing at home to QPR. QPR have taken the lead there. Willock with the goal. No other goals in the Championship, barring Luton 3, Huddersfield 2. Goals galore down there. I've seen a lot of people, Chris, mentioning a name that I haven't seen for a while, Jordan Hugill. People keen to see Jordan Hugill play.
Yeah, and do you know what? This game does lean to that a little bit. Like I can kind of see that. But saying that, you know the score, Jack. Pookie needs one chance, one good chance, one goal. Simple as that. He just needs a chance where the ball is threaded through to him, and it's good night, 100%. And this is why it's key, right? We need Núñez on the ball. We need Núñez actually, threading those passes through. It's been somewhat of an underwhelming performance from him so far, indeed. Jack, it's time for the second half now. We're looking at the donkey, number 2, Andy Carroll himself up top. Norwich City players back on the pitch. We're about to kick off the second half. 772 of you here for the TNC watch along. Strap yourselves in. It's time for 3 points.
Absolutely. Really looking forward to this second half. My mind keeps going back to Sunderland and Birmingham and Blackpool, where we've been poor and then we found the gear in the second half. Really looking forward to this one. If you're playing along with TNC Watch Along Bingo, why not tweet us your up-to-date cards? I know a few of you have actually printed them out. If you do want to join in with TNC Watch Along Bingo, you can find a bingo card on our Twitter or Instagram. That is a long ball played forwards to nobody, and that will be a Reading goal kick. We are just starting the second half here on the TNC Watch Along. We have over 800 of you watching. We'd love to hit 1,000. So good to see you all involved. We are raising money this evening for Norfolk and Waverley Mind. You can donate using the link in the description. We'll be doing loads and loads of stuff with them this season. So we thought, why not kick things off with our return to the watch-alongs? Please do leave your comments for the second half. We'll be trying to read out as many as we can.
Jack, I was going to say, if Norwich fans do feel inclined and they want to do something good for the local community tonight, then please do hit the link in the description and chuck us a £5 in there, chuck whatever you can afford, and give some money to help support people through mental health in Norfolk and Waveney. Here we go. 45 minutes and 46 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock, and we're off. And it's a big long throw from Reading. Reading has broken into the box. Oh, he's cleared out. Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's bit. I tell you what, Reading could and maybe should have been a couple up here. All of them have been fairly scrappy chances as Norwich break forwards here through Josh Sargent. It's 2-on-2 all of a sudden with Sargent. He's got Ramsey, he's got Pookie.
What's you doing? Whoa, Núñez. Oh, it's such a good chance. Oh, such a good chance, Jack. I tell you what, Sarge does so well there. Finally, we get the ball out wide. He attacks it well. It's a lovely touch inside. What a ball across the box. And it's a dreadful connection.
The really frustrating thing there, Chris, is he's got Ramsey and Pookie to the left of him. You either play the pass or you get your foot through it. Núñez has done neither. I've actually been frustrated with Núñez tonight. With me saying that, I'm sure he'll go on to score. As Ince looks get behind Slabhead, Hanley, and he gets that out.
The thing is with Núñez, right, is he's actually got the talent and the ability to just take a touch there and actually even cut it back inside. He just didn't need to take that first time. But look, I'm going to go easy on him because I've been so impressed with how Marcelino Núñez has just taken to the English game straight away from Chile. I've been so impressed with that. So I'm not going to be beating up Marcelino Núñez too much this season. I think I'm already very, very impressed with what we've got there, and fair play. That we've criticised Stuart Webber, rightly so, I believe. We've criticised the recruitment team, rightly so, I believe. They've got this one right, Jack. It's a real diamond that they've got in Marcelino Núñez, and for me. People don't like to say it, but I genuinely believe he's on Extemi Buendia. I think we're only just seeing the very tip of the iceberg with Marcelino Núñez.
Yeah, again, it's been a frantic start to this second half. Both sides could have already got a couple. We've seen Norwich's success this evening come from wide areas. We saw Max Aarons and Kenny McLean deliver a lovely cross, and that ended up hitting the crossbar in the first half. And we've seen the best chance probably of the game falling to Marcelino Nunez. This is a fantastic run from Liam Gibbs, who weaves his way through defenders.
I tell you what, superb strength from the Sarge there, it has to be said. Finds itself out wide now to Maxi Aarons, who's going to run on his own, Jack, and he does. He's taking it past two players here, almost. Gets the corner. Fantastic play from Norwich City. Here we go. 48 minutes.
Better.
6 seconds on the clock. The Yellow Army at the Select Car Leasing Stadium are lifting their voices. Of course, backed by City Elite on the drum tonight. Big up to City Elite. Fantastic at Blackpool, and will be doing a fantastic job at Reading tonight, I have no doubt. Right, corner kick. Here we go. Front post. What do you reckon? Here we go.
Nuno.
Yes! Come on! Come on! It's
Slabby! Stick that in. Are you bored now? Are you not entertained?
Come on! Oh, we love it. Oh, we absolutely love it. You'll never beat the Hanley. You'll never beat the Hanley. Oh, I tell you what.
Not entertained?
Oh, that is what we love. This is absolutely what we love.
What a finish from Slabhead.
Oh,
he's taken it. He's blasted it into the top corner. I mean, that is some finish from Slabhead. He should have scored in the first half. He does score in the second half. Norwich City lead this game 1-0, and I need to update the banner.
Come on. Here we go. Oh, we absolutely love it.
What did I say about the second half, eh? What did I say?
Be patient, ladies and gents, boys and girls. This is the Dean Smith era, and this is what we get. Absolutely lovely stuff. It's Grant Hanley, an unlikely scorer, but we will certainly take it.
Is it unlikely, Chris?
Well, you could say so. If the strikers aren't going to do it, then Grant Hanley will. It is a goal for Grant Hanley. Norwich City are 1-0 up at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Oh, God, it feels good to be beating Tin Pot FC. They are a dreadful football club, and we are 1-0 up. Absolutely perfect. Oh, look at the chants. Oh, the chants are going off. This is what we like. The comment section is absolutely...
But Reading are breaking forwards here. Could be a chance. Oh!
Mate, it's nowhere near.
Big Andy. Nearly throwing one into his own net there.
Don't worry about it. The mighty Norwich City. Oh, we love it. Oh, absolutely superb. 100 points.
We just need to settle down a bit now. We've all had our fun. Let's have 5 minutes of boring. You are so far ahead of me. I'm going to refresh.
Yeah, you do.
Jack Lincoln, this is the nicest thing anyone has ever said to us. Get in there, you pair of beautiful bastards.
Yeah, that is what we like. It's exactly what we like. Grant Hanley and oh my God, Liam Gibbs has just turned into Pele. It's an absolutely outrageous bit of skill there. And here we go, breaking forwards now. It's on. We're on the left. I think it's Sarge there. A little no-look pass. Marcelino Nunez, Sargent, God! Oh, it's another chance. I think it's Kenny.
It is Kenny. It is Kenny. Oh, people asked me pre-match. They said, Jack, what's your score prediction for this evening? And I was saying 3-0. And I was so wrong because as we've seen from this game, it's been scrappy. So I'm going to revise my score prediction. 4-0 Norwich.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling. Oh, that's another big chance. Norwich starting to slice through Reading like a very hot knife.
And do you know what, Jack? Butter. You know what, Jack? I think that if Kenny doesn't go for that, I think Pookie puts in the back of the net. So look, Norwich City well on top here. Of course, we've got the goal. Reading now looking shaky at the back. That's who they are. That's what they are. We knew that they would be like this, and they've crumbled. This Norwich City.
It is worth noting at current time of speaking, at 9 minutes past 9 on the 4th of October, Norwich City are currently top of the championship table. That fourth can change.
We are top league. We are top league. So we are top league. We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
And what better place to go top than
top.
the car leasing? What's it called? The Select Car Leasing Stadium. I mean,
so
what a place to do it.
Oh God, they're absolute tossers, aren't they? I absolutely love beating Reading. Absolutely superb. David Jeffries in on YouTube says Liam Gibbs is going to be our player of the season. Well, look, you can't argue with it. You cannot argue with it. Liam Gibbs has been absolutely superb. Genuinely, he literally turned into Pele in midfield just a short moment ago. And some lovely quick feet there from the former Ipswich player, which takes some saying, doesn't it? But goodness me. Mate, here we go. We love it. 818 of you watching the TNC watch along. And I mean, oh, hang on a minute. How could I forget? How could I forget?
No.
How could I forget?
No.
I can't believe that I have forgotten this, but I have been reminded. It's time.
Oh, there we go. There we go, everyone.
Oh yes. Oh yes. HMS Pistol League, all aboard. All aboard. We're off to
Chris. I was just in touch with your PA. Apparently, you've had a few missed calls.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
My actual PA?
Yeah.
Really? Are you being serious?
Couple of missed calls, apparently. Yeah.
Okay. I'll drop my PA a message.
No, I'm the PA, and the initials of the missed caller is PL.
PL? Who are you talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Maybe that comes a bit later, ladies and gents.
No, I was just wondering. You know, I've been on the phone, or your PA's messaged me and just said, "Can Chris check his phone?" Apparently, someone important is trying to get hold of him.
I literally thought my wife had messaged you asking me to answer the phone.
Anyway, Norwich are winning. Life is good. What more can a man want? I have actually just had a message from Lakens to say that the website is apparently all back up and running. There were a few little technical gremlins going on there. Mixed 25 on the 25% off for your mixed cases.
25% off. That's what we like. The hats are on, and Norwich City are 1-0 up at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Absolutely superb.
You know what I've had enough of this season, Chris, and I feel like I've been polite about it up until this stage. Max Aarons down the right-hand side. Can he deliver a cross? I'm sure he can. It's Max Aarons.
What have you had enough of, Jack?
I've had enough of people disrespecting Dean Smith. I'm seeing it again today. I saw someone say that we should sack Dean Smith and bring Steve Cooper in.
I saw that. That's a shocking shout, isn't it? Absolutely.
Sergeant.
Oh dear, absolutely shocking shout. I tell you what, the comment section is absolutely popping off. Harry Mountain, what a second name, says
oh God.
Liam says NCFC. Oh hey, Lauren says NCFC. I think it's since I was young. Oh wow, it's been started by Big Cow himself.
Can we just again? The referees got in the way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm numb to it, Jack. They're shit. They're all shit in this league, but we're 1-0 up. Who cares? As long as we win, who cares? Norwich City. It's Nunes back to Sammy Byron. By the way, get me in the England squad for the World Cup.
Yeah, I'm not against the idea. I tell you what, as well. How are people bored? I saw Craigo is a man of fine taste. Did he say he was bored first? Like, this is one of the best games I've seen this season.
It was shit, but you know what?
It wasn't shit.
This
is proper football.
I like that. I quite like the fact that it's like light and shade. Like, I quite like it. I quite like seeing shit and then winning. Like, it actually gets me going a lot more.
Everyone is numb from playing FIFA and watching Haaland. This is proper football. With shithousing a 1-0, with top of the league.
Who needs Haaland when you've got Hanley?
Yeah.
Simple
100%.
as that. Simple as that.
All jokes aside, it was actually a very nice finish into the top corner. Reading have dropped off slightly. They weren't going to sustain that pressure for the whole of this game. We just need to be sensible here, because there are moments of madness from this Norwich side, and a second goal would be lovely. That's what I'd really like at this stage. A second goal. Billy Holder, I love this from Billy. Haaland against Big Andy next season. I know my bet's on. Yeah, it's too right, Billy.
I love that from you, Billy. That's absolutely class. Do you know what? This is what it's all about. Tuesday night under the lights, TNT watch along, 1-0.
Chance.
It's a dirty shithouse win as things stand, and God, that gets me going. It's absolutely superb stuff. Oh, it's Lord of the Rings. It's a goal. It's 1-1. It's 1-1.
Tell you what, Krul has to do better there.
Oh, mate. Oh, man, that's so disappointing.
Krul's just dived over that.
Oh, it's 1-1. It's 1-1 at the Select Car Leasing Stadium.
Oh, let's watch this again. It's Hendrick who had a shot from the edge of the box, and in the first half, it looks like a really soft shot.
No, I don't know. I think in the run of play they deserve it, but it's so.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't deserve it. I'm just saying that.
Let's watch this back now. It's headed out. It's gone out wide. Sam Byram. He's got out to his. Oh, it's an unlucky deflection. Nunes doesn't make the challenge. And I tell you what, I think Tim will be a little bit disappointed with that.
No, that hasn't deflected. That's just poor goalkeeping. We need to be honest here. I mean, Krul's kept us in it at 0-0, but he should be saving that. It's as simple as that. It's a really weak shot. Yeah.
Do you think, okay, well, let us know in the comment section. Do you think that Krul should have saved that? Let us know. Posted by Callum, too much space. Lots of people saying O'Neill. They want O'Neill on now. Also, Nunes should do better. I think that's what I lean towards, actually, over Krul criticism there, personally. But there you go. It's 1-1 at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. The hat was on. It is now off. 60 minutes and 45 seconds gone. And Norwich City have gone behind, Jack.
We haven't gone behind. We've gone level.
Sorry, we've gone level. Sorry.
That's really frustrating, because it felt as if Norwich were really building there. It felt as if the second goal wasn't too far away, and such a sloppy goal. I mean, it's really, really poor from Byram. He's not quick enough. Nunes has been poor tonight. Doesn't close it down quick enough. I still think Krul should get there. I mean, Hendricks, it's a P roller, isn't it? Oh, that's taking the wind out of my sails, I tell you.
Yeah, it has to be said. It's taking the wind out of my sails as well. And Reading break forwards again here, but no, it's a brilliant inception by Grant Hanley, who's, do you know, yeah, you said it, Jack. Calm down, keep it simple. Let's be sensible here. You said it, and you know, fair play to Reading. They've found the space there, and they've got a shot on goal. It's a good finish from Hendrick, who, you know, yes, he looks like a character out of Lord of the Rings, but it's a great finish. It's an absolutely great finish.
Right, 61 minutes on the clock. Is it time to make changes? Let us know in the comments. What substitutions would you be making if you were Dean Smith? Norwich took the lead through Grant Hanley. Jeff Hendrick has just equalised. Norwich are really starting to build in this game. Reading still winning the shot count, 8-5. Norwich bossing possession. That's a really disappointing goal to give away. It must be said. It also must be said that Norwich have scored with their only shot on target this evening. Just one shot on target so far, but building here.
Really good point, Jack. That's really poor that we've not had more than that. By the way, what a game. Luton 3, Huddersfield 3 in other news. Point in the score line there for you. The Reading fans now, the three of them that are there are getting fired up. Norwich City need to keep possession here, don't they, Jack?
Yeah, we haven't done it well enough. We haven't moved it quick enough. I'm looking at Onel now. I think Reading looks slightly tired. They look stretched. get on and on. Let's cause some carnage, I think.
Do you know what? I really love this from Seb Adams, actually, on YouTube, who says, O'Neill, Sarah, Sinani on. Agreed. Yeah, 3 subs. Just get them on. And yeah, I think these boys need it. Oh, and here we go. We've called it straight away. Onel Hernandez, the beast himself, is coming on. It's Ramsey going off. Interesting. I felt that Ramsey was okay this evening. Maybe.
It's like for like, isn't it? I think Dean Smith does like Sargent in behind Pookie. Look, I'm excited about this. I feel like this game screams success for Onel.
And we well, you say that, Jack, but we need to get out wide too, Onel.
Yes.
You know, we called it at Birmingham, feed Onel out wide, and when we did, he did the damage. But so far in this game, and you know, Huck said it himself, we've not used those wide areas at all. So yes, it's good to see Onel on, but now it's all about that midfield actually raising their game and trying to actually pick these passes, because so far Kenny and, you know, my player of the season so far, Nunes, they've been disappointing in terms of managing to pick a pass tonight, Jack.
Go on, Joshy. Go on, Joshy. Drive home, son.
Oh, and it's gone out. And I tell you what, and here we go. It's Onel. He's found himself on the edge of the box now. He's run right to the edge of the box. He's taken his first player. It's a poor touch. It's a very poor touch from Onel. And it's gone out for the Reading goalkeeper's throw-in.
Oh my goodness! No, wind is in my sails once more.
Oh, he's in.
Let's go! Kingsley Type
Bloke is in the house. I tell you what, if that's not a sign of a dirty winner at the Select Car Leasing Stadium, then I don't know what is. Kingsley Type Bloke.
Is exactly what I needed.
I thought that it was over. I thought the dream had died. But Kings Lynn Ty Bloke, the legend himself, has joined us on YouTube this evening. The prawn on top of the noodles. We've seen this time after time in that famous watch-along season. Great to see you, Kings Lynn Ty Bloke. How are you feeling? Let us know. Give us your life update, Kings Lynn Ty Bloke. Let us know.
How's it going?
What are you cooking? What are you cooking?
The amazing thing with Kings in Tyblo is he never comments on anything else. It's only the watch-alongs. Look, I agree. I thought I was fearing the worst for Kings in Tyblo, but he's back, and I think this is what we needed, because it was going flat in the watch-along.
Yeah, look, we needed a lift, we needed a lift, and Kings Lynn Ty Bloke has given it to us, and I love how people are shorting it to. I love how people are shortening it to KLTB. It's like legendary. I absolutely love that from you. And brilliant stuff.
Bingo!
Rolo Dix, it's a £1.79 super chat, and he says bingo. Wow.
Have we got early bingo call?
We need to see evidence of that, Rolo Dix. Make sure you tweet that. We need to see it. If you've got the first bingo, that could be the first one of the evening. Goodness gracious me. Kings Lynn Ty Bloke is in the house. For those of you that have just joined us, it's 66 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock at the Select Car Leasing Stadium.
Chris, would you mind pausing yours for 2 seconds while I catch up?
Okay.
So give me, it is 2 seconds, I think.
Okay. Pausing. Oh, 1, 2, play. Right. Hernandez out in the wing.
Well, give me the clock. What's your clock saying?
66:50.
Okay, 1 more second, please. Yeah, that should do it. Nice. Okay. I feel good about this. I feel good about this now.
Yeah, I do as well. You know, look, at the end of the day,
oh, that's nice.
We nicked a goal. We nicked a goal through Grant Hanley. We didn't deserve it, without a shadow of a doubt. And now Reading have got one back, so we're back to square one. But we've not lost anything. So let's keep the optimism. All right. Don't you dare put your head in your hands, Jack Reed.
Mate, Nunes is
he's trying you tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's a frustrating player to watch. He really is.
No, he's not.
Come on, boys. Here we go. Joshy Sargent down the right. Come on, back stick. Give it to 1L. Give it to 1L.
Go on, Josh. Go on, Josh. Yes, back stick. No, you plonker. Yes. Pookie, edge of the box. Shot, Nunes. Oh, deflection is over. Oh, come on, Norwich.
Come in.
I agree. Harry Mountain. Come on, boys. Love that.
Ricky, I think the championship in general this season is very poor. Can't think of a single team who consistently played well. Could be some surprises. Yeah, I agree, Ricky. I don't think there's a standout team this year. I don't think.
I do.
Oh, I tell you what, that was sexy from Nunes. Nunes is a bit like golf. There's enough bad things for you to never play again, but there's always that one thing that brings you back, and Nunes just showed that there.
I don't think he's like that, Jack. I think you've got an irrational.
He's been poor tonight.
Yeah, I don't think he's been poor. He's been average. I mean, there's been worse players on the pitch than Nunes, but there we go. Grant Hanley again, like just staying up top. I love to see it. I really do. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Robin Frost says, Maddison for England. Bring on Sanani. Agree with both points. Thank you so much for the super chat, Robin.
Yeah, Maddison was brilliant last night, wasn't he? He's so exciting to watch when he's on.
I believe. Do we not get some sort of bonus if he plays for England a certain amount of times?
Yeah, I think there's a clause in there. I think there's obviously sell-ons, and yeah, there'll be something in there for sure. Maybe that's why. Maybe Southgate hates Norwich.
Oh dear, we are.
Come on, Norwich. Right, McLean.
I agree.
Dowell. Oh, McLean, keep the ball, man.
Oh, it's fine. We've still got the ball. Liam Gibbs recycles. Really,
Sergeant.
Max Aaron's go on. Oh, it's a corner. Brilliant stuff. Come on, Norwich. Come on, boys. Here we go.
It is coming. It is coming.
Yeah, I can feel it coming, Jack. I don't know about you.
I can feel it in my fingers and feel it in my pokies. Oh, baby. Right, corner. Nunes to take. Back post. Oh, that's poor. Go on, El. Go on, El.
Go on, El. Go on, El.
What the fuck is that?
Reading breaking now. 69 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. And they've kicked it out. Dean Smith flicks it up to Nunes. Right. Do you know what? I need this energy from LJ. City till I die. I agree. Let's get some positivity in the watch along, shall we? Get your positive comments in. Let's try and raise the energy in the watch along. 786 of you. You need lifting. We need lifting. Norwich City need lifting. I'll tell you what, Jack, we need a couple of subs on, don't we? We need to try and change.
We were talking about golf a moment ago. We have arguably Norfolk's finest ever golfer gracing us in Ian Ellis. Ian, good to see you, my friend. This man has got a swing like Nunes's passing, just glorious. Good to see you, Ian. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, you said Nunes' passing has been off tonight.
No, that's nothing on Ian's swing.
We love you, Ian. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Evan says yellows.
Yeah, come on. I need a bit. I need to lift me up. I'm feeling a bit down all of a sudden.
Throw it in. Love it. Harry says yellows again. Neil says, quick question. Do you guys need a drum? Yeah, is the truth. We do. We do.
Do we need a drum or the Norwich need a drum?
Do we on the watch along?
I feel like I need a drum right now. Oh,
okay.
This has been sloppy.
Yeah, it's been poor. There's been so many misplaced passes. It was Maxi Aaron's there with a misplaced pass. Disappointing. Reading have won a free kick in halfway in their half now. Tom Ince is bitching time after time at the referee, despite the fact that he should have been sent off in the first half. There we go. By the way, the comment section is delivering. We asked for the positivity and they are delivering. They're getting the chance in. 787 of you. And here we go. It's Kieran Dowell. Dowell-Dino is coming on.
Kieran Dowell. Okay, that's enough. Pookie's coming off.
Pookie's coming off. Interesting.
Sanani on for Pookie.
Wow, we've not seen this before from Dean.
So what? Straight down the tunnel, Pookie.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Andy Carroll's going off. Did anyone see that? Pookie straight down the tunnel. Obviously not happy with that. Sargent obviously now going through the middle. I don't mind that, I must say. I don't mind that, but. I like Pookie straight down the tunnel.
But you know what? Fix it up. Dan El Sanani, he's got a lot to live up to for me. Look, he's scoring goals against just some random tin pot European team, but like he needs to deliver now for Norwich City.
He scored for us. I think that's a bit harsh.
No. He's missed a couple of absolute sitters.
Mate, you're raving about Onel Hernandez like he's the next Pele. Sonani scored more than Hernandez this season.
Has he scored more than one goal, Sonani?
Yeah, he scored in the cup. He scored in the league.
Scored 2. Woohoo! Fair enough. Jonah Lasaya is in the house on Jonah Lasaya the Messiah, I'm going to say. In on YouTube, he says, Sergeant up top, let's get in, lads. Yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Why not?
Yeah.
Loads of good energy coming in now. Absolutely fantastic to see. Also some negativity for the substitutions. Let's be fair.
No, I'm not against it because the way the game is going, Norwich are obviously, and it's not my love, but Norwich are obviously trying to play long balls here. And that's suited to Sargent. We're going to try and win some headers. I think Sargent is better without Pukki. And that's obviously the way that Dean Smith has seen it. I don't like the way that we've gone about things tonight, but we have done, and we might as well double down and shithouse the shithouses, mightn't we?
Yeah, we might as well. And we've got some work to do, Jack. We really do. It's interesting how Pukki went off straight down the tunnel, isn't it? Very interesting.
Yeah.
And look, at the end of the day, we do need to eventually prepare for life without Pukki, don't we? So
you have mentioned on a few occasions this season that you haven't been happy with his
body
kind
language.
of, yeah.
No, it's not. I've not said I'm not happy with it. I can just smell something off. I just think look, he's done so well. Like he's still taking his chances. I still think he's disrespected. I still think he's undervalued. But to me, he looks like a man that knows he's off. I feel like he's.
But do you think there's a difference between wanting to leave and maybe because Norwich won't want to sell him? Well, so you're saying that Pukki wants to leave?
No, I don't think so. I just think I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. To be honest with you.
Oh, that's really nice from Onel Hernandez down the left.
Oh, superb skill from Anel. Go on, Anel. Go on,
boys. This looks good. Sonani down the right-hand side. He's got players in the box. Oh, it's really poor from Daniel Sonani.
Has Sonani got a right foot? What is he doing there with his left?
There's a goal coming here. There is a goal coming.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, a lot of people are saying that in the comment section as well. A goal is coming. I can feel it. 75 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Norwich City are still in possession. Daniel Sonani now threading it out wide to Anel, who I think is offside. No, he's not. He's tried to turn it and he's won a throw in. He's been pushed there. Oh, he's pushed him back. Bit of a scuffle here. Another push from the Reading player. Anel's pushed him back. He's getting lively. Sammy Barham has had to get involved here. He's saying that the Reading player has kicked him. He's incensed Onel Hernandez. He's not happy. He's really not happy with that. And I have to agree with Onel. It's disrespectful. He's on the floor and then he's pushed him. It's poor from the Tin Pot FC player. It really is.
Let's have another look at this. So it's going out for a throw and it's nothing. Onel's on the floor. He's pushed it. Onel needs to be a little bit careful there. No,
mate. He's on the floor and then the Reading player. What do you mean he needs to be? No. The Reading player needs to get a grip and stop being an idiot, and he needs to be booked by the ref. It's nothing to do with Anel. I'm pleased to see that passion from Anel. I really am, because that's
incredibly neither player's booked, and that doesn't. How is it their free kick?
What? Am I in? What? It's Reading's free kick.
Well, there you go.
Jesus, mental. Callum Loughton on YouTube says, "Get Zombie Nation ready. Goal incoming." Thank you so much for your super chat.
There could be a goal, and it might not be for Norwich at this rate. Reading coming forwards. Oh, well done, Sammy Barham.
Oh, Sam Barham. That's superb defending. Absolutely superb defending.
I must say, Reading have been better than I thought they'd be. They were. Everyone had them down to go down this season, and they're bang up there. I mean, they're in for a top 6 shout this season.
I didn't have them to go up.
No, to go down. I said.
Oh well, I didn't have them. They're just mediocrity, aren't they? They are a League One football club, aren't they?
Well, what are we then if we can't beat them?
Yeah, fair play from you. We love it. What are you doing?
I need a goal. I need a goal.
Yeah, you do need a goal. Yeah, you need a goal. You need to get your head up. Yeah, get your chest out, get your shoulders back, display the Norfolk and Waveney Mind crest.
Oh yeah, that feels good actually.
And roll those shoulders because I can feel a goal coming, Jack. I really can.
Yeah, me too. Actually, late Josh Sargent goal.
Yeah, I love that.
Feed me goals.
Yes, I agree with that. Indeed, 826 of you in the TNC Watch Along house. If you are enjoying the show, let us know on Twitter. We're trying to retweet as many people as possible tonight. If you retweet our pin tweet, we'd hugely appreciate it. If you donate to Norfolk and Waveney Mind, we'd appreciate it even more. They're helping people with mental health challenges in our region, and they are doing a fine job at it. Max Aarons with the ball now. Kenny McLean guides it away from the striker and brings it forwards himself. It's a ball inside to Josh Sargent. Norwich City building here nicely. Liam Gibbs, the engine room of this Norwich City side tonight.
This is the first bit of play where we've actually knocked it about and kept it. I swear to God, if that ref gets in the way once more.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. And someone has just said here, I think it's Harry, he's mentioned the wheel. And just to remind you guys, if you've just joined us, Jack has already spun the wheel. It's 25% off mixed cases with Lakens tonight. 25% off.
It's a joke. Mixed 25 on all mixed cases. You can find that on the website.
It's absolutely superb. And speaking of superb, Finley Hitchens on YouTube says Liam Gibbs is superb. I agree entirely. My man of the match, Liam Gibbs. Jack, what about you?
Tough to pick one tonight, I must say. Yeah, Gibbs has been good on his return. Hanley's been good. I really do think I think we've got a really good defence. I'd have Krul down for the error. Not that I'm trying to find an individual to blame. I think he should have saved that.
I think that's harsh on Timmy Krul. I think
no, because I think Krul's such a good goalkeeper. He should be saving it. I think he'll be disappointed with himself.
Well, yeah, but like we've had two chances to stop the ball getting to that position before.
No, I know that is. Look, I'm not saying he's the only one to blame, but I think he should have got there.
I love this from Oakley. Since I was young, I follow them. NCFC, the team for me. Da, 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 since I was young. Love that.
Lots of people asking me to go to the toilet. Look, if we get to 85 and we still haven't scored, I'll go. But I don't actually need to go at the moment. But I understand. When I'm out of the room, we often score.
Yeah, maybe you do. Maybe you need to go for a strategical number 2.
Why can we not pass, man?
Stu.
Oh, Stu! Here he is, the big man.
He is back. It's a lovely super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, sipping a cappuccino, still confident of an undeserved 2-1 win. Yeah, do you know what, Stu? I love that from you. I really do.
Chris, do you know what part of the Norwich fan club Stu's in? You'd love this. Give it a guess.
I don't know.
Give it a clue.
Something really wild, like the Japanese Canaries or something.
No. Stu is in the Cappuccino Canaries. Every away game they meet up and have cappuccinos.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. They're all London centric and love the game.
I agree with this from Jamie Pegram. Actually, he says zero creativity. I agree. I think look, Nunez has had a poor performance tonight. It has to be said. Probably the most disappointed I've been with Nunez, who has been my favourite player so far this season. But I agree. There's been a real lack of creativity, particularly in the middle of the park. Yes, we've got that sort of, I guess, B-Tech Ollie Skip in Liam Gibbs, where he's growing into that role. He does remind me of Ollie Skip in the way that he plays, but Ollie Skip isn't the creator. And again, it's another misplaced pass again. And I mean, that's poor from Norwich, isn't it? And Reading are now drawing the fouls, and Big Andy has been booked. Jack, get your head up, sunshine. We're going to win this 2-1.
You know what the really frustrating.
No, we're going to win this 2-1. We're going to win.
I know we will. The frustration for me tonight is we were in a position at 1-0, probably got there undeservedly.
Yes.
There was a real opportunity. Just see that lead out for 10, 15 minutes. Make it boring. Keep the ball.
Yes.
The problem that we have
is
we don't have a midfield capable at the moment of just orchestrating play. We don't keep the ball. I say that, and then I look at the possession stats, and like, we obviously do, but we don't. Sheffield United have just lost. Just see that out for 15 minutes, and then do the exciting stuff.
Yeah, I agree with that.
This has been poor tonight, I must say.
It has been, but do you know what? It's been a horrible game of football. We knew it would be, to be fair, away at Reading. We knew it'd be horrible. But look, I'm still confident. I think we're going to nick a goal, Jack, and I think it's going to be Super Sarge. Actually, I really do.
I hope so, mate. I hope so. And to be fair to Dean Smith, that's another shocking ball.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Who was that?
Oh God, it's terrible.
This is the problem: is when you don't have a cohesive midfield, you do have to look long, and that's what we've done tonight. And I don't think we're cut out to do that. The success Norwich have found this season has been Pookie off the shoulder, or crosses into Sargent, and we've done neither of those tonight.
Neil Luther presents us with the score from elsewhere. Sheffield United have allegedly, I don't know for a fact, have lost 1-0 apparently. So look, this was an opportunity tonight to leapfrog them.
Well, there's still an opportunity.
Yeah, well, of course, but we know we will. We are going to score late. We know we're going to score late. Finley, £4.49 super chat. Thanks so much. Finley, don't feel the need to super chat, my friend. Feel free to chuck a donation to Norfolk and Waverley Mine. Don't worry about super chatting us. He says, I actually really rate Sarah. His movement off the ball is very good, and he can find a pass in a tricky situation. This game calls for him. Well, Finley, yeah, we said it, and I agree, but I think it's too late. I think we needed to see him 10 minutes earlier, to be honest with you, to really get into the game. Do you agree, Jack?
Yeah, I do. I don't think we've seen enough of Sarah to make a fair point. I think people are maybe getting slightly overreactive on two parts here. I think they're getting too down on Sarah, and I think they're getting too excited about Nunez. I think Nunez has had a good start. It hasn't been phenomenal. Sarah, I don't think we've seen enough of him to really make a fair call. Reading have executed their game plan to nigh on perfection this evening. If they do manage to get a point out of this, they've been dirty. They've stopped us from getting any patterns of play together as Norwich try and break forward.
Superb from Sargent there. He's held the ball up so well there. He's got away from two players. Oh, superb from Gibbs. Absolutely superb. Come on, boys. Get a good ball in the box. Here we go. Here comes the winner, Jack. Here comes the winner.
It would be apt for a little Grant Hanley brace to win it, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine?
Right, corner ball. We scored from a corner with our first. Will we score again? It will be Marcelino Nunez. No, it won't. It'll be Daniel Sinani to take it. Whipped in. Header. Oh!
Wow.
It was Sammy Byram at the front post. And it's a chance. It's a free header. Yeah. Oh, no, it's Big Andy. It's Big Andy with the header, and he'll be disappointed not to get that one on target.
You what, Jack? And if it does, it's in the back of the net. Keeper was rooted to the spot. It's unfortunate there for Norwich City. Yeah, there you go. Elsewhere, Dorking Wanderers 1, Yeovil Town 1. Pointless score update from Ian Crow. It's great to get the old watch along classics back. All of the old shit that we used to love. There we go. We love it. Are you still hopeful of one more Norwich City chance? 87 minutes and 40.
Yeah, there'll be another. There will be another chance in this game.
I think there will be. I think there will be, and I think we'll bury it. And I'm going to stick with my guns. I think it's going to be Super Sergeant.
I really hope so. I mean, 88 minutes on the clock, Chris. This has hardly been a thriller, has it?
It's not been a thriller. It's been woeful. It really has. It's almost as woeful as the select car leasing soulless sack of shit, which is Reading Football Club.
Do you think we'll see a better performance on Saturday when we take on Preston at home?
No, I don't. I don't.
Wow.
Preston...
Maxie.
Oh, Max.
Nothing's just quite worked. No one's had a great game. Nothing's no real quality.
There's not been a standout performer, has there, tonight? Really, apart from Gibbs, I feel apart from Gibbs, there's not been a standout performer. But
even Gibbs, you look at it. I mean, he's been fine. He's been good, but he's not been amazing, has he?
Well, all right, it's a bit harsh. I think he's been our best player tonight, Jack.
Well, yeah, but that's not difficult, is it?
Preston. Let's talk about Preston, because we're going to win this. That is absolutely superb from Sargent there. Sanani, brilliant. Great touch from down.
This is better.
Here we go. Lovely football from Norwich City. Edge of the box. Maxi Aarons. It's out wide again. Brilliant stuff from Norwich City. Holding possession where it counts. Lovely stuff. It's actually gone all the way back now, though.
This is what we haven't done enough of. Just keep the ball. Just keep the ball. Pull Reading apart, and there will be chances that come. We've been opting for the long ball too much tonight, and it hasn't worked. But this is better from Norwich. Sadly, it's come in the 89th and a half minute. There won't be long left of this game. We need a chance, and we need it soon. Will we see a late winner like we did away to Birmingham? That was a very similar match to this, scrappy at times, but Norwich was keeping the ball through tearing down.
Could you imagine a late winner here, Jack? It would be absolutely epic.
Big Andy on the ball. Norwich piling men forwards here.
We don't deserve to win this game in the slightest, but if we do, it will be absolutely...
That sums it up.
Fucking hell, Kenny. That's shocking. That's a shocking pass. Fucking hell. Oh, God.
That sums it up tonight, I'm afraid. It was a good spell of play there. And, I mean, a simple pass and knocked it straight to Reading and they can regroup. Oh, dear. Disappointing.
Yeah, it is. Do we know how many minutes there is extra time?
I reckon there'll be about 4, I'm guessing.
Because we need it.
I mean, look, 4 minutes added time. So 3.5 minutes left to go in this one.
What do you reckon to this from Evan? 1-1 is a good result because it was a shocking performance. Do you agree with that, Jack?
Well, I mean, you wouldn't have taken a draw at the start of the game.
No, I wouldn't. I'm disappointed with the draw.
But you would probably say out of the two sets of fans, Reading will be more disappointed not to have won. I mean, they've had better chances.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. And then maybe...
who has just played that? Whoever, that's unforgivable, that pass. Who was that?
I think it was Dowell. He's just
that's absolutely appalling.
It's stinking. It really is stinking. The passing tonight has been dreadful. And that's a word that I don't use lightly. It's been dreadful tonight. Shaky is trying to Shaky's saying 2 more chances on the touchline. He believes. Come on, boys. Let's get 1 more chance. Come on. Pray to the football gods, Jack. Come on. Believe it. Sense it. Smell it.
You know what I think, and I know that there's the theory of players get better when they're not playing. I think that does apply. I really do think we miss Isaac Hayden. I think he is the missing piece.
We miss him? Mate, he's not kicked the ball for us. How can we miss him?
Because, Onel Hernandez.
Go on, Onel. Go on, get there, Onel. Get the corner.
No,
is it a corner? Fuck off.
Well, I mean, positionally, that's why we signed him, right? We needed a defensive midfielder. That's the tiny bit of quality that Onel lacks in there. Just a poor first touch.
Really? Do you think? He should have been a corner, mate.
Yeah, but the touch took him away from goal. Look, there's a minute and a half left in this game.
1 more chance. We just need 1 more chance. Come on, boys. Let's do this. 1 more chance. Oh my God. Could you imagine if we nicked it? Come on, boys. Let's do this. We're still second.
That should be it. Oh, yeah, good. Finally, the referee makes a good decision there. And he should be booked for obstruction.
Yeah, he's not going to be, though. And he's still trying to start fights. Toilet. Awful.
Right,
play.
one last chance here for Norwich. 1 minute to go. They've got the ball. That's the main thing. Kenny McLean will progress the ball forwards. I'm sure we'll see a misplaced pass at some point here, but there will be 50 seconds left of this game. You're tuned into the TNC Watch Along, 850 of you watching. Sergeant, nice.
Yes.
Okay, Norwich moving forwards here.
Go on, boys. One more chance.
Hernandez on the left. He'll look to cut in. He does cut in. He'll look for McLean. He'll look back for Hernandez. Oh, that was the moment. That was the moment. Onel.
Damn it. Oh. Still got it. We've got one more chance.
That was a delicious little pass from McLean, and Onel just couldn't get it out of his feet, could he?
We've got one more
chance. He's been the threat since he's come on.
We've got one more chance. Hanley lumps it up long. It's a misplaced header. What are you doing, Kenny? What are you doing? Oh, my God, man.
Well, that will be that.
Yeah. That's it. It's going to be 1-1, Jack. It's disappointing tonight. I don't feel overjoyed watching that.
No, that was really poor. Let's get Hux's thoughts. He says, awful game, bang average performance, but it might be a cracking away point come the end of the season. Yeah. We didn't deserve any more than a draw. No, we didn't deserve any more than a draw. I actually think we're quite fortunate to walk away with a draw. No, that was probably the worst display of the season for me, I think.
Really?
Beaten on the shot count.
No, mate. We've lost games. That's not... No, mate.
I know. Yeah, but that you can't just look...
No. You can't say that's the worst performance of the season. We didn't lose the game. We didn't lose the game.
Well, that doesn't necessarily translate. I mean, Hull, we had 20-plus shots. Cardiff, we played well.
Right. Let me change this a little bit. 9 unbeaten.
Anyway, I think we're level. I think we're joint points with Sheffield United now, are we?
9 unbeaten. A big loss for Sheffield United, right? We're still unbeaten. Okay.
Yeah, so we are joint top now.
And by the way, this changes. Okay. Preston North End at home at the weekend. Big chance. They'll make it difficult. It'll be a horrible game. The reason that I actually didn't manage to explain earlier, Jack, was Preston have drawn so many games 0-0 this season.
They just don't score and they don't concede, do they?
So I do actually think it's going to be a horrible game at Carrow Road. I really do. But I'm optimistic. We're 9 unbeaten. I can't believe we've just drawn to Reading FC. They're so shit. Oh, God.
Chris, they're third. That's incredibly disrespectful. They're third in the division.
Disrespectful.
They've won as many games as we have.
Mate, they play at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Come off it, man. Reading. No. How far have your standards slipped? We've just drawn to Reading. Come on.
Chris, they've won as many games as we have this season.
We've got to do better than that, Jack. We've got to do better than that. Right. Let's dissect the game, Jack. So it starts off with a positive 10-minute spell where we're thinking, hello, you've come out with we're going to beat them 4-0 here. Okay. And then, to be fair, Reading looked the better side in the first half, didn't they? They did. And do you feel that maybe if we'd started the game brighter, things would have gone in that direction, Jack?
I don't know. Reading were dogged, weren't they? I think we were fortunate to get into the break with it all square. The frustration for me was when you take the lead, and we were probably slightly fortunate to do so, you've got to see it out for longer than we did. And it was such a sloppy goal, and there just was no cohesion. The midfield was, I think all of them, barring Liam Gibbs, who was okay. Nunes had a poor game. Kenny McLean, that's not going to help his reputation amongst his... the people that maybe don't like him so much.
I can't. I've stood up for Kenny because the abuse has been dreadful and completely uncalled for, but because it's been over the line. But tonight, I can't defend him. It is a poor performance tonight. But by the way, not just Kenny. So many misplaced passes tonight from all of the Norwich City players.
What do you think that's down to? Because I've seen a few people.
I don't know, Jack, because I've not seen it so far this season. I've not seen so many misplaced passes in a single.
I agree.
Do you know the look? A positive tonight is that the Liam Gibbs was very good, in my opinion. He was the engine room. He made things happen. He kept things ticking along. He's the heartbeat of that Norwich City side. There's only so much you can do in that Ollie skip role just in front of the defence. But there's only so much you can do there, and I feel what we lacked tonight, and I forgive me, I can't remember who commented it, but we did lack creativity. We really noticed that Nunes. We're just looking at the table now. Actually, let me just interrupt myself. We're joint level with the leaders. Let's get positive. 24 points. Reading behind us with 22. Mate, this is all set. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. We don't need to worry. We don't need to be too down about this. After another sip of Laken's, 25% off, and a good sleep, I'll be feeling positive, because going into the Preston North End game at Cow Road at the weekend, I think we're actually in a good position, because we're level with the leaders. And if you beat them and then you're ahead and you're top of the league, Jack, it's good. And by the way, tough game for Sheffield United. They've got Stoke away next, I believe. So look, I think that we should all just try to not get too down about what we've seen tonight.
David raised a good point. He says our only shot on target was a goal. It was, David. Need to test keepers a bit more. But having said that, their stadium. But having said that, it's their stadium is, Chris. They're a decent side this year. It's a point away from home. I'll take. I agree. I feel it almost feels like a bit of an anomaly the performance tonight, because so often this season we've had like 20 plus shots. We hardly tested the keeper this season.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Strange.
I agree, actually, and I'm so pleased that comment's come in, because I think you've also highlighted another key issue tonight. There was a lack of creativity, but also apart from, actually, genuinely, I think Grant Hanley's goal was the only shot on target. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
I could be wrong. Yeah. I could be wrong, but
for once, you're not wrong.
We need to be getting more shots on target. I mean, I'm a big fan of forcing a save and getting a corner and putting the team on the back foot, and we didn't do that.
But that's only really tonight that we haven't tested.
But what I would say is we did carve out a couple of opportunities where it was rare, but when we did get it out wide, we've cut the ball back. Nunes had one where it's. I mean, he had the time to take a touch, to be honest. But regardless, he should have got a shot on target, and he didn't. He scuffed it. And also Kenny McLean had one as well, where the ball cuts across the box. He sort of gets his studs on it. He's not quite there, but Pookie was at the back post as well. So, look, but I think that's a key point. We didn't get enough shots on target at all.
Look, I think tonight could be one of, as Huck said earlier, he knows far more about football than we do.
Yeah.
Tonight could be a night we look back on come the end of the season when we're promoted to go, that was an important point. I know that Chris has made crass comments around Reading tonight, and we do enjoy them, but they're third. And if we were to go to Burnley, let's say, and pick up a point, we'd be happy. But Burnley are below Reading, and they're below us, and the same with Watford, etc. So, disappointing tonight. I'm putting this down to just one to write off. Chalk through that on the form line. Rarely do we have so few shots on target. I suspect that will change. The worry was just a complete lack of cohesion when passing the football, really simple things. I think you can overlook that. I think we'll come good again this Saturday. At least we didn't lose. That's now 9 unbeaten in the league. I'm pretty sure that's the longest unbeaten run in the league this season from any side. Disappointing tonight, but I think we'll be fine come the weekend.
Yeah, I do, Jack. I do. And like at the end of the day, 9 unbeaten, the majority are wins. Obviously, a disappointing performance and draw at home to West Brom. A solid win away against Blackpool. I know it was a pretty, and again, it wasn't lovely, but we got it over the line. And look, a draw away from home. Like, this is a tough month, okay? And I'll stand by this. People won't want to hear this now, but I'll stand by it. I said it in our podcast. I'll say it again now. If we come out of October unscathed, which I believe will be 13 games into this unbeaten run potentially, if we do that, we're going to win the league. If we go unbeaten this month, this is the month. This is the month, Jack. And honestly, if we just get through this month unbeaten, we will absolutely destroy the league 100%. But it's just important that we stay strong and we don't fuck up in one of these next few games. They're big games, and that's why, Jack, this game at the weekend against Preston is vitally important, because they are a team, with all the love and respect in the world, that Norwich City should be beating. You worry going away to Burnley. You're a bit anxious going away to Sheffield United, but you should be beating Preston at home. So, look, my glass is still half full, Jack, and I think others should be as well.
Well, I needed this from Neil. We're going to end on this comment. I think this is lovely from Neil. He says 4 points from the last 2 away games. Come on, guys, some positivity.
Yeah.
4 points from 2 away games, 2 points a game. That gets you promoted, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Look, there's going to be some shithouse performances this season, and out of a shithouse performance, you don't want to lose, and we didn't lose tonight. Cannot stick our fan base at times. I'm beating a 9 in joint top 5 because I move on. You said that, not me, Ryan. Finley says, Bravo TNC, can't wait for the next one. We can't wait for the next one. And Oliver Hewitt says, if we go up, we'll do a bus parade in Yarmouth. Yes, we should.
Fish, by the way, fish of the evening there, by the way.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We haven't had our catch of the day, and there we have it.
Nice.
Absolute hell of a fish. Goodness gracious me.
Chris, are we doing another one of these this season?
Well, of course we are, Jack. Don't be silly.
When's our next midweek away game?
Well, I don't know, to be honest with you, but rest assured we will. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for watching tonight. Still over 400 people watching us right now. We hugely appreciate it.
Have you seen our next midweek away game on the 25th of October?
Go on. Who is it?
Burnley.
That's a horrible game, isn't it? So it looks like Burnley could be our next watch along, people. And I just want to say thank you for watching tonight. If you've enjoyed the show, let us know on Twitter, because we're not sure whether people still want this content or not. So do let us know on social media if you enjoyed tonight. And I'm really interested to hear how it went down, how we can improve things. We want to do more of these again. I know that you loved them during lockdown, and there's no reason why we can't continue them on for the rest of the season. Just a quick shout out once again to Norfolk and Waveney Mind, who are one of our brilliant charity partners this season. This watch along is being dedicated to those guys. It's World Mental Health Day on the 10th of October. Blokes, please talk, please open up, and do blue on the 10th of October. I know that Norwich fans don't like to wear blue and white, but do wear blue on World Mental Health Day, the 10th of October, to try and raise awareness of mental health. Thanks so much for watching tonight. Yeah, absolutely. If you do need any assistance or help, the Mind link is in the description. They will be more than welcome to help you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all again on Saturday. Stay safe. Enjoy the evening, what's left of it, and keep your heads up. We'll be all right. See you later, everyone.